Up all night by myself, trying to figure ways to you. Your voice stuck in my brain, we never got to see it through. And I know I feel more pain if we're speaking truth. Cause when the daylight comes I still lose. So will I feel it again? I just don't know. And I'm hoping I'll find a way to let go. So if you love me, how could you leave me so low? So will I feel it again? I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. Cause when the daylight comes I still lose. So will I feel it again? I just don't know. And I'm hoping I'll find a way to let go. So if you love me, how could you leave me so low? So will I feel it again? I just don't know. I just don't know. Looking back at our time, hoping that we did it right. And give me any reason to call you up late at night. And we know it's for the best, I won't put up a fight. Cause when the daylight comes I still lose. So will I feel it again? I just don't know. And I'm hoping I'll find a way to let go. So if you love me, how could you leave me so low? So will I feel it again? I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. Cause when the daylight comes I still lose. So will I feel it again? I just don't know. And I'm hoping I'll find a way to let go. So if you love me, how could you leave me so low? So will I
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. Welcome back to another wonderful, beautiful live stream. Boys, we have ourselves more 5v5 1v1 duels on the day for the region of EU. I want to see some of the biggest bursts possible, some of the best uses of y'all's tier sets. Hopefully everybody got lucky with some tier sets over this last week, and hopefully everybody got their double Legos all squared away. Yo, some of the double legendary combinations in the game are incredibly strong. It's actually kind of insane. I'm wondering if we'll get to see some of those builds this evening. I think that'll be fun. What's up, Volo? How you doing, my man? Tobias, Dominic, Wolf, how you boys all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful evening. Let me get the music back up and running, and let me hop on the EU realms in just a moment and see what kind of groups we are working with for the evening, boys. Yeah, let me get the music back up and running first, just to make sure that's all squared away for now. What is this song? It's a decent starter. How you doing, Jesus? 2 minutes from you ready? Sounds good. What's up, Eli? How you doing, fam? Hope you're having a good one. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful evening, my dudes. Hell yeah. Duels stream. Hold on. I gotta post it on Twitter. Is going live. Everyone is welcome to join. Let's go EU, join my EU boyos. Here we go. And what image do I want to use? Use the yeah, I like the thumbnail images that I get to put together, especially the ones I've been using with Death Knight as of recently. Those have been extra fun to mess around with, man. I've been enjoying those a lot. Hell yeah. Alrighty, gang. Yo, did some RBGs with double Lego Night Fae Frost. How'd you like it, by the way? That's an interesting one. Look at Lego had a blind stun fear to CC chanting the enemy was lots of fun. That's what I'm saying. That legendary combination was going to be really, really good. At least that's what people were hypothesizing, but I never really get to put it together. Wait, so does that fear and the blind and the stuns, does that all work? Are you like able to cleave people down and like get really, really... Is that extra bit of CC like legit good? Because a lot of people were hypothesizing... what is it? A lot of people were making hypotheses of, you know what, this synergy together, if you land that fear at a right time inside of your, between blinds, between stuns, it could be extra crowd control on multiple targets, and you could literally like grip everybody in, blind them, remorses will just stack up, drop death due, and then cleave multiple targets, kind of like how you would if you were playing Necrolord as is, because Necrolord is all about cleave as a Death Knight. In fact, Frost DK is kind of just like cleave central, cleave city. Yeah, it kept rocking. It's RNG, but it seems to go off a lot. Yeah, I wonder if there's some kind of like a spell queue system behind it. Like, is the fear, like, can a preloaded fear affect to act as soon as, let's say, the blind or the stun wears off? So, like, it's like, okay, queued up a fear and it's waiting for the fear to, or the stun to fall off. Or can it, like, can it be stunned and feared at the same time? That's what I was wondering, because when I was testing it, it looked like you could, it looked like it was... I was not having a lot of moments where fear was overlapping with stuns and blinds, which made me think like, I wonder if it's like a smart CC, you know? But I don't know if it's true or not. I just got to mess with it back on the PTR. I might want to start, you know, craft that Lego myself, give it a go. That seems really, really good though. I'm pretty sure Necrolord is still going to be really good. That grippy hand is really, really nuts. Plus the damage it does is also good. Alrighty, boys. Hopping on EU. Actually hopping over on the EU now. I should be mostly done on my end here. Yo, what groups do we have on EU for the evening? Boys, I'm out of coffee. Yes, I am out of coffee. Alrighty. Had a lot of fun with those last week, man. I enjoyed those a lot. I'm down to play a little bit longer this week, too. I think we're gonna play these duels out maybe a little bit longer, depending on what kind of groups we got, but I'd be down, man. I'd be down, boys. Is my thing still set up to PTR, by the way, or is it set up to live on OBS? Oh, it is good. Okay, cool. Awesome. Got that spectator up and running next, boys. How y'all doing, though? Hope everybody's having a wonderful evening, by the way. Hope everybody's weekend is good, man. Hope everybody's weekend is going good. While we're loading in, I might as well set up my video in the background. Dual video processed really quickly in comparison to how it usually does on YouTube. I don't know what was different. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because I have a paladin in there. Maybe it's because I have a paladin over on the thumbnail. Maybe the YouTube was like, oh, paladin? I want to get that out of the way. Let's get that rolling. That's sort of sees it. Alright, boys, hit me up real quick. What groups do we have? Actually, make sure I'm online really too. Yeah. 25th. I gotta make sure I get the right time. About here is fine. Nice. Alrighty, boys, we're actually ready. Now we're ready. What do we got? We got main with a group potentially. Oh, group 1 out of 5 with a horde, and Jesus is already ready with the Team Alliance, boys. Yo, we just need, what, a couple more hordes over for main. It would be good to go for the evening. Let's go to... Pop that into the chat. Boys, how y'all doing today, man? Yo, where my boys at? my boys said we need a couple more hordes over for the team main. Jesus, apparently we're ready to go with the team alliance. You guys are all welcome to join, by the way, boys. Everybody and anybody's welcome. All y'all are welcome to join in for the evening. The more boys we can get, the more bodies, the more fresh new blood we can get in the 5v5 1v1 duels, the merrier. I want to see how many of you guys use your tier sets and double legendaries, man. I'm actually excited. There's so many different classes that are looking to gain big from some of these bonuses, dude. Big gains from these bonuses. Like Assassination Rogue, for example. My god. Assassin Rogues are actually scary as Nightfare right now. Ridiculously scary. Like legit terrifying. The Vanish, 100% crit, Vendetta, all those dots ticking, speeding them up with the Vendetta buff. My goodness, it is so deadly. Also, Frost DK apparently should be insanely good once you get your tier set. And just double legendary for them is also massive. I mean, 20% more damage to the target that's afflicted by a groupie hand. I mean, that's like a big burst right there. That's so much burst, it's not even funny. Plus, with better gear, you're going to be hitting harder and harder as you get the higher item level weapons, higher item level setup, higher item level settings. But yeah, if you guys want to join in the 5v5 1v1 duels for the night, we got ourselves a group over in the pre-made Flavors Player custom group. We got main looking for a group. If you guys want to find them, head over to, let me show it again, Flavors Player tab, pre-made group, custom PvP. Find a group and type number 5 over in the search, enter. Make sure all your filters are on so you can get more hordes in here for 5v5 1v1 duels with KJX. What do you think about Outlaw Rogue? I think they're in a pretty good spot. I gotta give mine a go with a tier set. I finally got my full 4-piece to buy us, and I think this week me and Wolfie are gonna get some arenas done. I think they'd be really fun to try with a green skin. I've also heard that Kyrian might actually be kind of okay, because you can play the Vanish Lego and go for more Vanishes, and then play Kyrian, which is gonna give you a lot of cooldown reduction, as long as you can land on that animal-powered column point, which could be a lot of damage by itself. It's more of a sustained damage rather than burst damage build, but it could be really good. I remember some of you guys were playing Necrolord too, back in PTR of 9.2. I remember quite a lot of people were playing some Necro gamers, and Fleshcraft is still really powerful. Getting extra spikes with Bone Sprayer, or Bone Spike, it's also decent combo points. 1600 White Druid and a Holy Druid, easy. Let's go, dude. Easy. Time for that 1800. Get the elite set. I was looking at the 100 tier above Trick Shot, which seems terrible for PvP. Think anything will change because I never used for multi-shot arena. So the thing is, if you look at the good thing I'm on a Hunter, if you carefully look at the 100 tier set, Trick Shots increases the damage afflicted by 30%, which means you have to find a way to proc Trick Shots on your Hunter. If you'll play Marksman, the ability of Volley actually gives you 6 seconds of Trick Shots guaranteed, which means you can go for like aim shot, rapid fire, all of them gain that Trick Shot bonus if you wanted to. But then you got the 4-piece, where whenever you spend 40 focus, you grant you 1 charge of Trick Shots, which means with a tier set, just 2 arcane shots, right? Not even sometimes, because you can go aim shot arcane. I think that might count towards it too. But 2 arcane shots procs your Trick Shots. So you just need to use abilities that cost a little bit of focus. Only 40, and you go through it really quickly, so you'll be generating Trick Shots back to back. So while it might seem like, wow, this is really bad in arenas and PvP, because like, why would I want to cleave something down? Trick Shots will buff the damage of your aim shot or rapid fire, even if you just hit 1 target, if that's what you're talking about. So you get Trick Shots regularly from 4-piece. Trick Shots will buff the damage of that ability even if it doesn't cleave, just for consuming the proc. If there's a secondary target, it will cleave it because it gets Trick Shots, but just for consuming Trick Shots, even if it just has 1 target, it's gonna get buffed. It's beefy. Ali did too. Yo, Taxi, yo, we got Jesus with a 5-man group ready to go, man. Yo, Taxi, group on Alley 105. Yo, Taxi trying to make one. Yo, we got some boys. Yo, we have ourselves actually main, as well as a boy trying to put a group on the horde. You guys should merge the groups together, man. I appreciate you guys coming down, trying to make some groups happen. Yo, get some boys in here, man. Yo, hit you up. Your real ID friends, let's be like, yo, I'm looking to fill up a squad of absolute killers. You want to join us for some 5v5 duels with your boy Dal? Send him a link to the stream. and be like, yo, you can appear in a 1v5 video. Yo, what's up? If anything, at most, even if you're like, you know what, I don't really care about like appearing in the video, just join us for some 5v5 1v1 duels. This is like the perfect time to do it. You can see how well can you match up against one person and the next and the next and the next. 0 groups. Have you ever seen me make a group myself before? Taxi. Hey, I mean, that's how these groups are made, right? You have to have somebody put a group together. This is a community effort. We got some community effort gamers in here. That's what it's about, man. It's all the community. That's what I love about Duels, is how community driven it is, man. The community puts them together. We host them. We get the Duels up and running, and we have some fun with it. I think it's very enjoyable. Which is why you guys should join Discord. I mean, I can maybe call in for all the champs in the world for EU and be like, yo, champs, we need some more bodies for them 5v5 duels. Yo, what's up, G? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my guy? Big fan now. I'm thinking about getting back to my, yo, let's go. I think it's time to do it. Night 2 is the time to get back into the game, bro. Just struggle with the whole progression and relics, legendaries, etc. And advice. They made legendaries easier to get. Legendaries from dungeons are 100% guaranteed drop rate. Torghast legos are really easy to get. Castle Nathru you can just buy from a vendor, so you don't actually need to do the raid in order to get some of those best in slot legendary boys. So that's that. What else? Wanna grind? Not a fan of grind fest, prefer focusing PvP. Bro, I think it's doable. If you want to like make your character best in slot, if you're shooting for that gladiator, if you're shooting for that rank 1 top elite, yeah, you might need to do quite a bit of grinding to make sure your character is perfectly optimized. But if you want to hit that 1800, don't really need to grind. You really don't. You really don't. You really don't. If you want to hit the 2100, also don't necessarily need to grind. Just gotta make sure you got the right Lego, decent enough item level, get a bunch of Versa gear, you're good to go. Maybe like up your make sure you have the right conduits. But like rank on conduits is really like, it's a slight increase. I mean I guess like you can go from like what, your Shiv can go from like an 18% debuff on the target of poison damage to a 19. For some players that's a huge difference. Like, oh my god, that 1% easy 2400. For other players it's like that's not gonna make a difference, right? It's not gonna make a difference. So you just gotta be honest with this stuff, you know what I mean? So just having these conduits, you're good enough, you're good to go. And there's also catch-ups like in Zerath Mortars, you can just get a full set of conduits, you don't need to farm them. You just get friendly rep, which you barely need to do much for with Zerath. And then just up your conduits to 239, which is a good starter. It's a decent starter. At least you'll get all your conduits immediately. Renown, pretty easy to get nowadays. Just about anything and everything drops Renown. And you will accidentally hit Renown 80 just from playing the game. Gearing, I mean, you can grind out a bunch of honor gear, upgrade to full, start doing your conquest grind, catch up with all the conquests that you have. So it's going to take a little bit of... Can't even see my conquest. Can I? Can I? I can. Yeah, so I have all this. You can just catch up on this conquest. You won't be behind on conquest. You will be a little under geared at first, because you know, PvP gear kind of matters in Shadowlands. But after you get that hurdle, after you get a little bit of grind, yeah, after that you're good. Yo, we got a group over on the Horde, boys. So 5v5 1v1. We got Maklupi, boy, and May as part of that group. We got a group on the Horde, boys. Y'all, I'm all good to join. Yo, Snoop. Oh my goodness, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. Snoopy, hope you're doing good too, my guy. I hope everything is healthy. I've been getting a little bit cold. I think a little bit of a cold coming down with something IRL. But besides that, I'm doing good. Are you sharing the duels today? Are we gonna see Snoopy popping off for the night? We got a group over on the Horde. We got a group over in the Alliance. You're more than welcome to fill out if you wanna. Hey, hope you're doing good. Do you have the right looking forward to double Legos in the EU matchups? We're insane. Yeah, especially guys, get your double Legos in as soon as you can. Here for the stream, yourself, Loopy. How you doing, man? Thank you so much for popping in. We just did a couple more gamers over on the Horde, and we're good to go. I got mine farming, mining, skin, and new zone. Made a lot of gold. Oh, you talking about gold? Yeah. Gold on legendaries, that's gonna be a thing. Yeah. Callings, farming, callings, do callings. It's like 3,000 gold per calling or something. And legendary prices are going down slowly. So this is a what? This character is on Argent Dawn, so this is like an RP server. I don't know the economy of a roleplay server. I'm sure there's like, you know, some certain items that have a bigger intrinsic value. They'll probably cost a lot on the AH. But I'm gonna just peep real quick what Argent Dawn EU has for their Legos. It's a pretty big server, right? I'm in. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, boys. We just did one more on the Team Horde. We're good to go, boys. So we got Team Alliance and Team Horde. Oh, I gotta be NG. Hold on. I think it's still so... They gotta... It's cool that's like, oh, you're an engineer. You can access the auction house. But it's like, come on, just put an auction house in the place, man. Yo, Taxi got a 5? Wait, what? Taxi already got a group? No way. Wait a second. Are you kidding me? No way. Okay, I'm gonna queue you, Taxi. I'm gonna queue you. Hold on. Spectator match. Apparently Taxi got a group. I'm gonna queue Taxi real quick. Apparently Taxi just sniped out main in the queue. Apparently he's got a group. He's like popped in with 5 QS. May, Hordes, I'm gonna have to wait for a second. Taxi just hit me up. I gotta go first come first serve, man. I play a lot of AD. AH is kind of crap. I'll play on AD. AH is kind of crap. Is it really? Okay, we'll peep the auction house in just a moment. Alrighty, boys. Duels mix. So many videos. We gotta get more, man. I gotta up the duels mix a bit. Is this the song I'm gonna start with? Nah, I'm not feeling it. Nah, I'm not feeling it. Ooh, I'm a big fan of this one. I think this one's pretty good. What's fun about these songs is like when it hits like the drop and something exciting happens in a duel. Oh my god, you dream of moments like these, man. You dream of moments like these. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Alright, we'll go with this. There we go. First roll of the night. Twitch. We got ourselves team 1 together with Fake. Taxi coming back as an alliance. What do you want about Horde, don't you? Or is this your main? We got ourselves Nashy over in the back. Look at your Nash's teeth. I guess a couple of opponents opposite. On the opposite day, Snoopy over on the team Alliance and Beggar coming back. Oh, what is it, Mog? I gotta say, I like your other Mog, but I like the bird cosplay. Gotta be Jesus first up as a Unholy Death Knight. Likely Necrolord Big A-Bomb Limb with a double leg. Gonna be doing quite a bit more damage. Beggar got a lot of damage of his own. His assassination. Jesus actually bleeding out. Poison's raking away. Jesus might be in big trouble. Trying to go for big kill for Beggar. Gonna be cloak shot as about a row. Catching that vanish in the last second. Already burning off Vendetta. I do wonder if he got his tier set though. How many tier set gamers do we got? I'm wondering if we'll see Jesus just randomly spawning in ghouls left and right. If we see Jesus spawning in ghouls every few Scourge strikes, then you know he's got the tier set. But likely most of you guys say we double Lego. And I wonder what double Lego Beggar would be going for. He did go for that vanished cheese with the Vendetta. Because that works, but only with the tier set. And also we got ourselves team 1. We got ourselves Fassel playing now the Aegis Trinket for the CC reduction immunity. Nice on that team with Kioska in the back, as well as Risija. Gonna be a stone into Jesus with an IBF breaking out of the Kiddisha, dropping down. The full army of the ghouls. Stone into Beggar Trinket side of it has evasion for this, so you should be able to dodge most of the ghouls. Trying to make sure he's avoiding them. Trying to position so he doesn't have his back turned to these ghouls as best as possible. Jesus dropping down some Chain of Ice. Flash gonna be on the pillar while the A-Bomb might just take him out. It's gonna be a quick shot of melt. It's gonna set the A-Bomb back in. A-Bomb might just finish him off by himself. Big stun. Beggar, no health whatsoever. Trying to escape Jesus. He's getting gripped back in with a quick execute by the Death Knight with Snoopy ready and to go. I am one. What is that on the floor? It's like a celestial stars. Big convoke in the opener as Jesus is actually not going to take a lot of the damage. I think his goal ended up taking majority of that convoke. That is the biggest unfortunate situation to be in when the ghoul or when the hunter's pet takes so much of that convoke. All those bites just go into the pet. It's tragic, it's brutal, and there's not much you can really do about it. So Snoopy's playing that Night Fae. So I wonder what kind of legendary do you could synergize with a Night Fae. You go for a defensive Lego? Because you probably could. Main one to Jesus, not a lot of health. AMS, Jesus needs to do everything he can in order to survive. He's kind of low in health. He's just got himself AMS, Grippy Hand. Gonna be the Dark Bag, Grippy Hand, back to back on Snoopy. Does he have another grip? It's gonna be Chain of Ice. Yoinking him away from the pillar. Gonna be Snoopy trying to reposition ahead of time. Bear form, Armies of the Dead join in. That's gonna be Grippy Hand more and more. Continuing to claw at the Druid, but he's able to evade the Death Knight. With Jesus trying to find an angle. Gonna be Snoopy getting himself a quick maim on Jesus. Does he have enough combo points for this? Does he get a tier set? Is he a tier set gamer as well? Gonna be Jesus getting hit with a stun. As the Feral continuing to claw at him, continuing to swipe thorns, and Jesus is gonna back up out of there. He got that spell warden, but but he doesn't really want to use up split warding that much. It's going to be more bites, more damage out of Snoopy as Jesus sacrifices the ghoul for all its health and is going to summon a new one. The swarm is out and Snoopy's actually going to back up out of the playing it a bit more careful. Maybe expecting Jesus to have an army of the dead or something rolling with that swarm. Maim on Jesus, nothing they can do about it. Gonna be a convoke, something broke it, something stopped it. That or Snoopy just ended it himself. Unless the pet may went for an interrupt or stun or something, gonna be a big old bite to finish it off. And I'm wondering if Snoopy is playing the Symmetry Legendary. Likely he's playing the Symmetry, where once you press Tiger's Fury, your next finishers are gonna refund like 3 calm points. So if you got Berserk, you can basically go into a bite, get 3 calm points back, get 2 calm points back from Berserk, so you can do a bite, bite, bite in a row. But it's kind of deadly. Together with Convoke, oh, it is so deadly. That's just double the burst. Oh, it's a burst that kind of keeps on giving. Gonna be Kiosko trying to go for, and actually as Night Feet, you also get a big Mastery buff. So that actually is like a massive setup. Even if you get interrupted on your Convoke, for example, you got still meaty bites. You gotta be Hunter trying to see if you can reposition towards Snoopy. Looks like Kiosko is playing that Necrolord, I believe, dropping down grenades onto Snoopy. It should be a big old death chakra together. I think with the Craven Lego, gonna be that Chimeric Poison taken down onto our Feral Druid boy. As the Hunter tried to see if he catches over reset with the Flesh Cut Freezer Trap waiting for the Feral Druid. As he's ready to pounce, Maim onto Kiosko with a Convoke. The pet might take a lot of the damage. Gonna be the pet sack. Looks like the pet took a lot of the damage. That or Snoopy crit with every single one of those Convokes, and the pet still took the damage with a sack. Gonna be big explosive onto Snoopy. Doesn't have another ability. Bark skins this as expected big damage. Bear form and try to stay away from Kiosko as best as possible. Quick road to disrupt him is gonna let him catch a regrowth. And Kiosko behind the pillar with a Manic Bandage, freeze the trap, waiting for Snoopy. Looks like they found a way to freeze your model again when you're frozen. I kind of like it when people are able to like waddle around while frozen. I'm a big fan of like Demon Hunters when they get frozen, become Stretch Armstrong. Gonna be Snoopy without Thorns, Feign Death, but Kiosko is playing what looks like the Craven Legendary by the looks of it. I wonder if Survival Hunters can go for like a more aggressive legendary choice. Double the offense Lego might actually be kind of big. We can basically become a glass cannon. Gonna be quick many bench for Kiosko. Doesn't really get to heal himself much, but at least able to remove those bleeds for a quick second before Snoopy is able to reset him up, back up. Maim onto Kiosko. Does he have the Symmetry Legendary? Gonna be Convoke. Gonna be immediate out of Kiosko with a muscle into Eternal Shell. First aid. Trying to recover as fast as he can. Needs to get whatever heal possible. Might want to see if he can pull the pet back. Gonna be Snoopy. Trying to see if he can sprint after Kiosko. No camo for this Hunter. Trying to deny him any kind of healing, any kind of reset. I think just left him with a rip or two. And Kiosko is bleeding out. Maybe he can go for a big heal. It's going to be Feign Death camo for a second, but the bleeds are going to get him out. Snoopy with a Maim onto Kiosko. I think it might be over as long as he has calm points. Gonna be that Aegis Streak and absorbing a lot of the magic damage, but there's nothing magical about the damage that this Feral Druid is putting out. Kiosko is just still bleeding out. He's still taking out little by little. Harpoon into Snoopy with a freezing trap, breaks it somehow. Snoopy thrashes it out since he's no longer trapped. Quick roll into Kiosko. I think it's over. Unless Kiosko got something else. It's a tough matchup. It's a tough call. With the bleeds flush count, wait a second. It's not done yet. Snoopy catching a couple of regrowths behind the pillar. As Kiosko is looking for a reset of his own. Stunned by the Feral Druid, looking for some big bites, freezing trap, meaning him. Kiosko catching that quick Manic Bandage is still able to recover quite a lot of health. We're only hitting that 7-minute mark. 11% dampener, boys. Big grenade dropping down, but Kiosko, Snoopy looking to actually back up out of there. As soon as he's feeling a bit of pressure, sets himself in a bear form, goes behind the pillar, catches some mobility, and gets a little bit off frenzied regen. Quick Maim Convoke. Does it go into the pet or does it go into the Hunter? Looks like the Hunter took majority of that Convoke damage. It even looked like there was bites. I think it was just some strong thrashes. Gonna be a bash onto the rogue as Risha is gonna be out next. Quick invasion versus Snoopy. Does land a quick interrupt on him as well. Snoopy playing that Night Feast, so he doesn't have a flesh cap to rely on here. Getting shot by the rogue. Does Risha have big damage? Gonna be that trinket with a cosmic roar by Snoopy as he burns a trinket for it. Risha is playing an out rogue, so this should have a lot of cooldown reduction constantly. Short, blind onto Snoopy. Risha is playing the Necrolord Outlaw with a flesh cap, trying to make sure they have as good of a health setup as they can. Can you flesh cap while in stealth? Didn't that take you out of stealth before? Gonna be that ambush as they're just trying to build some calm points with Snoopy. Blade rushes to stay on him. Snoopy burning a self-heal really early. Stunned by Risha. I don't think Risha is playing the Dreadblades, are they? I don't think they are. Snoopy is going to try to go for a charge. There is a grappling hook out of there. Quick gouge onto the kitty cat, waiting to burn some damage into the feral after the thorns are over. That is going to be a flash cup, drop it off the rogue with a big convoke, and he got nothing. Oh my goodness, with knives. Not getting Snoopy an opportunity. Quick bash out of the feral, maybe force a trick out of the rogue. Nope. Knives just going to hold on to his knives and just hold on steady. Snoopy maybe looking for a reset. He's got himself berserk for a second. Got rode out of the rogue as he does get himself a reset. Trying to build up some comp points. Is that a Night Fade gamer with a big burst? It's going to be Night Fade damage out of Snoopy. But not on the rogue just yet. I'm wondering what covenant this man is. Maybe Ventier? Because there's some all kinds of birds. Oh, he is a Night Fade gamer. Does he have the tier set? Does he have the go? He don't see the Vanish, so I don't think he has the big go. But does he have the tier set though? That's what I'm wondering, because that tier set is what really makes Assassinate Rogue deadly. While Vendetta is on the target, your poisons and bleeds tick out to 100% faster. So your dodges become bursts and your poisons become deadly paralysis that courses through your enemies' veins, melting them from the inside. However, I don't think that's what Knives is going for. I wonder if we'll see any of the hero Night Fade tier set gamer with 100% crit lag, because that's the deadliest burst I've ever seen and done myself, honestly. Quick roar by Snoopy, convoke for self-heal as he's looking to catch back up. Snoopy has Tricky coming back very soon, potentially bar skill, no wall for a while. Knives continue to sink his knives into the back of the feral. That is going to be a trinket, saving that trinket for the next big convoke out of Snoopy. It's going to be disarm on the feral, but I could disarm these bare arms. Going to be Thorns. Nice. With a kidney shot. Looking for the reset. Maybe can get a trinket out of Snoopy. Looking for that full shadow meld. Does he get bleeds on him though? He does. It definitely does. Maybe can go for a sap on a Snoopy. Is it going to be a good road as he gets found out? It's going to be trinket out of that main. Snoopy forced a trinket out of the rogue. Can they just bleed him out at this point? I don't think rogue got much left. He got a blind, if anything. Snoopy just needs to make sure he's not caught out in a bad position. The rogue trying to be kind of aggressive. Vendetta coming back up very soon. So most likely playing the Dust Walker's Legendary just so we can get more Vendettas out of this. It's going to be Vendetta versus Snoopy. Bar skin this. That might be enough though, honestly. Does Knives have enough damage? Is going to go for that Aegis with a big poison for Snoopy. Snoopy can actually dispel the poison completely. Stun onto Knives. Doesn't have anything. Snoopy's kind of low in health though. He's trying to go for big bites and dropped it. Oh, as the intro came out, he still got that bite at the end. With the Faster being the last one left over for the team too. So far, Snoopy has been popping off. Night Fade gamer over here. I do still wonder what kind of double legger he's running for. Snoopy getting hit with the Mortal Call Fear by Facile as he's looking to get himself a setup with the Demonic Tyrant. Casting Circle just to make sure he doesn't get interrupted. Fear still staying on Snoopy, almost landing that decimating bolt. That is quite a lot of pets put together with a Tyrant no less. So maybe Facile can still get himself a good angle on Snoopy and go for a big decimating bolt. Sun main by Snoopy. He has all these pets surrounding him. The Tyrant is finally out of the way. Waited out majority of those pets as the Demon Doggers and him still roll out. So Facile has to be playing some kind of a double-legged combo, but I wonder what double-legged he chose. Because you can go for that, of course, Necrolord, you get that for free, but you can also go for the Legendary that empowers your pet. You can empower the damage of your Felguard, and the Felguard will empower your damage. Or rather, in his case, Wrathguard. Gonna be Facile going for the big stun into Snoopy as he's getting convoked out solo. Gonna be a wall with a Mortal Call as Facile trying to catch up on himself. And that's gonna be a Mortal Call into the Feral Druid. Sets up a Decimated Bolt, finally gets it. Needs to go for a big setup. If he can just go for the big bolts right after, he will be in a great position. I don't know if Snoopy will let him though. Ford on top of Snoopy, does send one bolt, second bolt while in bear form. Those bolts are still hurting. If he ever gets hit outside of bear form, that might be pretty tough. Cyclone onto Facile, does also clip the pet. That could be an axe toss here. That is going to be an axe toss as he goes for a heal. And that's going to be Wrathguard actually doing quite a bit of damage behind the pillar. Snoopy back in the bear form. Most likely has a frenzy region back up and available. 12 minutes into the duel. We are getting closer and slower towards 50% dampener. Eventually, the ceiling is going to be greatly reduced. As Facile is looking for a complete an angle rather. I think it's more or less Snoopy looking for a reset. I didn't see when somebody backs up and just, I think, a reset. Gonna be Facile with a shield. Oh! Honestly, I was kind of surprised. I thought maybe like with a shield he won't die, because sometimes 1 minute convoke doesn't do enough stopping power, but that one did. That one did everything he wanted. That was a big convoke game with a ton of healing. Snoopy popping off of these ones. I'm actually now wondering if this man's got a self-heal legendary at this point. I actually wonder what double he's got going on. Yo, Snoopy, what you playing with that one? Yo, let's get another one going, boys. Another duel for the day. Main is ready. I guess we're throwing Jesus against May or Taxi maybe? Yo, Taxi still got a group. Taxi seemed barely get to play. I think we got to throw Taxi back in with your boy versus May. Taxi, you got 30 seconds. Otherwise, you throw Jesus against him. 30 seconds, real quick. Hit me up. Hit me up. I'll say that one. Are there group spots open? Yo, there might be. If you guys check the LFG over on the U, we're doing the U gamers for the day. We got ourselves groups over. Player versus player, premium group, custom PvP, hit find group, top number 5 in the search. Enter, and you're good to go. Go versus Jesus. I got RBGs. All right. I guess we're gonna go May main and Jesus pushing Hada cut off. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, do your thing, Taxi. Hopefully we'll see you more in duels though. We're gonna go May versus Jesus since Taxi's team I guess is gonna fall apart. That or their 5-man was gonna turn into an RBG group. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe that's what's happening actually. Taxi versus May. Yeah, I would love to get Taxi back in there, but Taxi is out. Maybe somebody could take over the group. Hey, maybe Snoopy wants to pop the stream on and take over the group. I mean, that could work too, right? That'd be kind of cool. You know what I mean? I think it's playing natural order. I imagine a lot of dudes are gonna start playing that because your Nightfall Lego is a damage Lego. Kyrian Lego is also pretty damage heavy. Like the only one you kind of would run a different Lego is maybe like the. I thought it was symmetry for some reason, but I guess maybe you could also run the rips and rake draw Lego as well. That's also really good too, especially in 1v1s. So yeah, maybe use run symmetry. It's hard to tell, but imagine that defensive together with a Nightfall that's already aggressive. I feel like that's just a really safe choice. Dala, how long you going for? We gotta go for extra long tags. Yeah, I'm down to play a little bit longer tonight. I love these duels, man. Especially with double leg. I like seeing you guys try different things, man. That's what I want to. That's what I'm here for. I'm gonna go for a little longer if you guys are down. So you can probably get like a 1 RBG or 2 RBGs in there and still come back in and join some. I don't know how long you're gonna play for. Switch. Hey, we got ourselves Lippy Hunt over on the team 1. First up versus Facile, already loading up with a big double tap aim shot. Could be big damage. It's going to be aim shot hitting Facile with a Kyrian burst. Rapid fire to follow. Facile does he have aim shots continue to go through. Does Lippy Hunt is a tier set? Going to be actually quite a bit of damage versus Facile, who got himself Spell Warden. Wait, Lippy Hunt using arcane shots. Isn't arcane damage? Arcane damage actually going to get Spell Warden so hard. Going to be Facile with a more to call a quick fear onto Loopy. He's just trying to set up a hand to go down, but Loopy does get that lucky line of sight. Gonna be more hand to go downs, but that's a pretty bold start to follow with a giant right after. Loopy might be in trouble actually. Cast a circle for Facile. Does he get Big Demon Douglas? Does he get the Proxima? One hit? Second hit? Oh, through the turtle. It's already was mid-air. You try the turtle as it's coming for you. And it sneaks right under the turtle shell and into your soul. Just absolutely fried that boy. Oh my god. We got to speed over on the team 1 together with Anton, but that is back, boys. We got ourselves as well Kajix. And we got ourselves Alzamon. Wait, oh, he's a troll. I like the fact that you guys' name is Alzamon. And you're a troll. You know, you got that mon in there. You're an actual dark spirit troll. Looking good, my man. Is he Fury? It looked like he got like a real sword in one hand and like a light stick in the next. That's literally what he looks like. It's supposed to be a lightsaber weapon, but it looks so tiny. It looks like a blue flare or something. What is this? One weapon, massive, wielding with a single hand. You can tell this man is right-handed. Facile tried to go for a bit of a resummon with a Rathguard as Alzamon is just blast that thing out. R2-2, we got us a Jesus. We got us some knives ready to go. Kioska as well as Resisha. Yo, both of these rogues in stealth, I think would give me anxiety. Yo, could knives and Resisha be out of stealth while you're not dueling? Just to make sure, like, let's say Facile goes down here and Alzamon wins. Not saying that's what's gonna happen, but it'll be kind of nice for Alzamon to just be like, know that the rogues are not literally on top of him. Right, just know that the rogues are in the starting area. Like as soon as Facile goes down, if you want to stealth up and approach Alzamon and start backstabbing, you're more than welcome to. Facile tried to go for a little bit of a dark back with a shield. Gonna be a free caster while he's got the circle and caster, but looks like he's under pressure, trying to run away from Alzamon, letting the tyrant blast him out. The Pets are doing as much work as they can. Charge still able to reach him. Facile is the next he can range though. Could be really bad for him. Does he go down right now? And he does go down. Alzamon just blasted him out. Wait, this man swapped out Moggs. Wait, did you just swap Moggs or weapons? I can't even tell. This man got that jailer mace. It looks so good. Gonna be a Knives Out next. Knives Out versus Alzamon as the warrior who does go for enraged regeneration. Gonna be the avatar as he gets a avatar from Bladestorm. Playing that Tormented King's legendary. Trying to see if he can get some damage versus Knives. Gonna be full burst versus Knives. Oh, wait, Alzamon dead. Wait, does Knives have the tier set? Because he just popped all the dots into the warrior and they just kind of let him dot up. He literally walked away and the warrior melted. Wait, does Knives actually play tier set? Did he have tier set last game? It's hard to tell. I guess we'll get to see again. Unless Anton just ends up clapping out those cheeks, trying to see if he can chase after the rogue. Gonna be a quick flesh scout as Anton is playing Unholy. Where's your pet though? Ghoul and A-Bomb. Looks like they're walking over to Resisia and just blasted Resisia. That is super, super unfortunate. That's what happens when you... Dude, some of the AI in the game, like A-Bomb never was a AI that was programmed super well. I mean, I guess the lore is like, you know, it's an abomination. They put, you know, all that muscle on him, but they forgot to put the brain in. And it's like, well, the AI is literally that. You know what I mean? It is literally that. Knives, busting out the Aegis Trigger to give himself some damage reduction from magic damage. As Anton summons the full army of the undead, resummoning the pet. Picked up the eye, should be able to see Knives is going to be a sap. Could potentially get the pet to attack Knives. Did he get to? It looked like the pet tried to. I think maybe got Knives dotted. It looks like Knives is actually out of stealth for a second. Might have to re-stealth in order to make sure there's no dots on him. It's going to be a sap by Anton onto Anton again. Is Knives dotted? Is he? Is it not? Is it just a really short dot? Hard to tell. It looked like he got dotted earlier. Gonna be a road onto Anton. Knives has the Vendetta back up and available. Gonna be a full potential Vendetta. Trick it out of Anton with a blind as Knives is gonna go for a bit of a reset. This guy needs to stay away from the ghoul. That ghoul is not gonna give you any reset opportunity. At least you can build comp points of that thing. So then if you can stay away from Anton, maybe meet him with a Kindred Shot. Going to be a cloak evasion up for Rogue really, really early. Trinkets out of this as Anton goes in for a Chain of Ice. Rogue breaks out of the chains with a stun. The Root by the pet stops him in place. Cloak Shadow to keep himself healthy. Going to be full Kindred Shot. And that's going to go Night Fate into AMS. I feel like he might have Night Fate into AMS. I don't know if it continues doing damage, but it's going to be big burst out of Knives. But Knives though is getting a lot of pressure turned around on him versus Anton. I think that AMS for Sepsis was perfect because I think Sepsis never got established on the Anton. So Knives might have missed out a better opportunity. Going to be Army of the Dead join in. Knives trying to find safety behind the pillar, but the ghouls of the Army of the Dead are not going to give him an opportunity. They're just clawing at him, taking him out with Anton dropping down the A-bomb boy, the big one, around the corner. Jesus walking towards Anton. Both Unholy Death Knights clashing against one another in the middle of the arena. With Jesus got himself a bit of burst. It's going to be a stun for stun as Anton looking to get away from Jesus. Hit him with a Chain of Ice. It's going to be chain for chain as Anton is even controlling the ghoul pet. Jesus got himself the big A-bomb limp, big claw in hand, and Anton just looking to survive it, hitting that 5 minute, almost 6 minute with the dampening rolling up early soon, boys. Anton popping off some burst of his own. Might have some pressure for Jesus. Jesus does have a full bar runic power. IBF, but he's in critical condition. Might have to burn more defenses. It's going to be potentially Anton with more damage. Has an AMS for this as well. Jesus is going to go for full IBF. And it looks like Jesus got a bit of recovery. Anton kind of looking pretty bad on health-wise too. AMS, Jesus super low on health. Might have to go for Dark Back. There goes the Dark Back. He's necrotic down. Anton might just exploit that by doing even more damage. Continue the pressure of Jesus, taking him out, smiting down the other Unholy Death Knight. Trying to maintain that Unholy Death Knight dominance. Looks like Kioska is going to be up next, trying to get some dots, tagging up the Death Knight. As Anton is looking for a bit of a reset for just a second, just to give himself a breather as it goes into a stun from Kiosko. Big Death Chakram. Lichborn is up as Anton looking to catch up as much as he can. Not a lot of runic power right now. Doesn't really have a lot of defensive. Maybe anti-magic zone. Trying to get as many death strikes off of Kiosko as best as he can. The kill shots are not doing work for him at all though. It's going to sacrifice the ghoul and resummon a new one. AMS coming back up in just a few seconds. Used to generate resources, maybe even off of this pet. Freezing trap onto his main pet, try to get some dots onto Kiosko. He definitely needs resources. A-bomb might be able to disrupt Kiosko eventually. Maybe the poison somehow clips him from onto the bridge. It actually does clip him. Grenades thrown into Anton. Does have AMS for this. Kiosko's backing up out of there. Maybe has a kill shot ready to go. Anton needs to generate resources. Needs to chain of ice spam on the pet or something. Looks like he's backing up. Does he got a flesh craft? Is gonna flesh craft himself back up to full. He does also have a death pack, using it early just to give himself a little bit more health to work with. Now putting that thing on cooldown so you might be able to use it more than once. And that's going to be full A-bomb limb with the rest of the army. Actually, not A-bomb limb, but just the Army of the Dead. That's going to be a trinket out of that stun. Kiosko under return of pressure. Might just have to turtle this. Then it's going to be a full army clawing at him. Kiosko does himself a pretty big shield. I don't really know where he got it from. Was he flesh craft as well? Might have flesh cut the 4. Anton kind of low on health. Freezing trap. Kiosko super low on health. Does the pet maybe get empowered? If the pet get empowered, just stop him. It's going to stop the heal from Kiosko. Anton needs something right now. IBF is available in case he wants to use it. Might just have to use everything you can. Big grippy hand. Kiosko's in trouble. Oh my goodness, boys, this Anton having to go from one to the other with the rogue Risha. Does not give him a bunch of a chance to recover. I think it might be over. Risha doesn't give him a chance at all. 8-minute mark. Risha got plenty of boys together. Going to be SP as well as KJX up next. It looks like SP kind of giving the Torg an opportunity to at least get an opener. Going to be a trinket for Risha as it lands that shadowy interrupt. Or interrupt on a shadow spell by SP. Getting big damage though. Big pistol shots didn't work. Gotta be a full void eruption. Kidney shot. SP has a trinket out of it. Walking on a cosmic trinket. Vanish cheap shot by the rogue to make sure that cosmic trinket does damage. SP draining Risha's insanity. Completely farming his mind with his void torrent. Risha trying to go for a bit of a reset blind into SP. And the Shadow Priest is going to be able to recover quite a lot. As Shadow Priest likely playing the self-heal Shadowman legendary together with, I mean, the Necrolord, so you're getting the Mages to the Dead for free. So you already got damage from that. You're like just looking to say keep yourself as healthy as possible. Disperse out of SP. Ridge is looking for that reset. Grapple hooking away. Try to stay away from all the pets of SP. SP is just to be able to dot him. Quick gouge onto the priest. It looks like that Necrolord spike is going to be able to break it. And Ridge might be able to get himself a full reset here. Is able to just auto attack the priest through the wall, which is kind of a. I wonder if that'll get fixed, or is that just gonna be like normal? Because I mean that is a small wall, but it is proper line of sight too. So I wonder if that's gonna be like a thing for perma. Gonna be that stun. It's a horror to Risha. As we got those void eruptions rolling properly. Gonna be the mages that are blasting him. Kevin Slime supporting as well. Risha dotted up. Actually under a ton of pressure. Could be really bad for him. Is getting closer and closer to the execute. Shadowboard death range, trying to go for a quick flash scuff, maybe catch a reset. Still the pets are barraging him, not letting him catch a reset, chipping away at that flash scuff shield. SP trying to see if he might be able to get some kind of a setup. Gonna be spikes by the rogue. SP kind of low on health. I think that might have been was that Megalomania? That might have been Megalomania that got him low. It's gonna juke that interrupt out of the rogue, but it looks of it, and it's gonna be a quick flush cut just to catch back up here. Gonna be void eruptions flying. It's gonna be cloak shadows for the rogue. Heals for the SP while waiting for that cloak shadows to be over. Rigid going for that kidney shot. Do they have that cosmic trinket? SP super low on health. Looks like Rigid found the procs, found the burst, and it's gonna go for a vanish right before KJX makes his approach. He's on top of the rogue. He knows where he's somewhere out here. He could have phantomized him. Maybe Richie could go for a sap blind instead, just to make sure he could reach him. This is going to be the cosmic trinket. Does he go for a stun? Oh, that is cheesy. Kidney shot as the trinket explodes, getting some spikes in. Looking to maybe get some big damage. Going to be evasion on Ridge. Is trinketing out of this one. Could put himself in a really bad spot. Next kidney shot on KJX could be deadly. Ridge better be very extra careful. Better have something. Maybe a disarm for KJX. KJX with an evasion. That's going to be grapple hook for Ridge. Shot aside by the rogue to save the kidney shot. Gouge. KJX most likely has the calm points needed to kidney shot into a disarm. Can't really do much. Does not want to trinket. This vanishes out. So you can get the opener versus Risha. Risha, does he have anything at all to stop this rogue? Clock shots by KJX. Risha trying to get some damage in. KJX with the kidney. There goes the full go. Risha got nothing. Knife Fate burst. Everything happening with the cosmic trick. I think it's over. Oh, and the explosion taking him out with KJX. Having to be a little bit more patient. I guess this rogue is doing everything to stop him. That trinket on a blind was an interesting play. I didn't even realize Anton is on hold. They got 3 kills in a row, boys. Let's go. Huge. Huge. He has a 2 set. Oh, nice. Yeah, a lot of you guys probably have the 2 set, but I wonder how many of you have the 4 set. Because the 4 set is huge. But yeah, the 2 set with that Shiv, I think it's still worth going Night Fate for. Definitely worth getting that poison damage out. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another one up and running. What groups do we have next for another 5v5 1v1 duel? How many are we at now? 40? 40 duels. Still 5 for May. Did anybody take over the group with Taxi? With Snoopy? Because I'm sure those boys wanted to play more than just one, yeah? Possibly, potentially. Jesus, May. If you guys ever want to open up your groups for more bodies, for more alliance or hordes, you guys are more than welcome to. Dude, I'll be drinking today's coffee. I haven't even had water. First bottle of the day. God damn, it feels refreshing. 12k DPS reach. What the? Atha just doing mythic pluses as prod and do more damage than like any retribution paladin could. That's actually kind of nuts. Crazy. Anton left. It's all good. Yo, we can get Anton back in here, or maybe somebody else to replace him. May, looking for more boys. If you guys want to join in, check out the LFG group, Play vs Player Premier Group, Custom PvP. Hit number 5 in the search and enter, and you should be able to join the 5v5 1v1 groups with these boys. Yo, how we doing, groups, boys? Let me know. SP left as well. Oh no, unforge. Well, it looks like we're getting some boys in here. Scotty, yo, bro, why you started so early? I didn't. I started same time as normal, but clocks on NA are an hour early. We will play games longer tonight, though, so you are more than welcome to join whenever. Hey, we're gonna have these games for a little longer. Yo, Sentry trying to put her group together. 3 out of 5. Let's go, boys. Sentry trying to put her group here, boys. We got ourselves main, and Sentry trying to make some groups for the night. Yeah, boys. EU. For some of you, it sounds like we're starting early, but in fact, we're not starting early at all. In fact, we're starting right on time. It's just the clock's over in NA. Like a week or two ago, have transitioned like an hour forward, so it's gonna be like that for the month of March until everybody else catches up to like the daylight time savings thing, right? Whenever that happens. So yeah, так рано, не рано, Архи, у нас перевели все часы 2 недели назад. Scotty with a group, we're 5, let's go. Yo, so who do we got? Jesus, do you have a group? I know Tagsy had a group, but then they went RBG, and but Gloopy is still here. Sentry, May, and Jesus. We got those are the groups we got. But who's ready? Because Sentry with Archeorc is ready to go. Also doing top healing. Sure, Guardians can be more of a big pose with Parker this moment consistently. Yeah, I think it's gonna end up being strong when pushing. He's both got their own qualities. One more. Jesus is ready, so we're gonna throw Jesus versus Locktar Agar. I like that. Such a hit us with a Locktar. Should we do May versus Sentry or Jesus versus Sentry? Chat, what do you guys think? Jesus versus Sentry or May versus Sentry? I think it's 246 item level. I mean, that's like the item level of like base starter PvP gear. I think it's 239, but you can upgrade to 246. Yeah. And your group's finale? Yeah, Kyle, we got Jesus with a group. Try to put boys together. And your group's still open? Yeah. You guys are just gonna check every time the duels finish. Peep LFG to see if anybody's dropping, man. Usually people drop in and drop out, and that's usually the time for you to get in. Is relic gear any good? It's decent if you have relics, but it's not something I think it's worth farming, really. Unless you like really don't want to do mythic pluses and you don't want to raid, you don't want to PvP, but you still want to get gear. Yeah, open world relic farming is kind of the go-to for you at that point. At least that's what I think. Relic gear is, I meant it's 246. Oh, okay. It's decent. Apparently they're gonna make it in 925 that relic gear can become tier set gear. So that'd be pretty cool. All right, so we do want to do a Sentry. But do we do main or Jesus next? Because Jesus got to play a couple of times in a row. Let's do main versus Sentry, because Jesus got to play versus Snoopy's team or Tags' team. Then Jesus got to play against main. What's your B-tag? If you guys want to add me, if you have a 5-5-1 group, Dalaran hashtag 1340. Dalaran hashtag 1340. That'll be my B-tag. Considering much healings from Skull Crusher, I log Red. Yo, let's go. Healings, that's you. Yeah, let's go. Are you liking Red? Are you playing that thing? Or is it still a Shadow Priest gamer, Shadow Priest main for the season? Well, that should be fun, yeah. That should be a lot of fun. Alrighty, boys. We got ourselves, switch. We got ourselves Albedo over on the team. Ooh. Albedo Satoran. That is the true Albedo. This is the Albedo that we know from PTR. A Tauren Paladin. Well, they're usually a big burly male Tauren, but I like this one too. My boy Cracker is in this one. Yo, haven't seen you in a while. We got Sajira as a Fury Warrior as well. An Arky on that team, together with Anta, but done. You got yourselves a squad over in Team 1. What is this? What is this Star Squad over here, man? I'm starstruck. We got ourselves Azamon over in Team 2. We got Healings, which is SP on their Paladin. We got Kajix in the back, Loopy Hunt chilling, and we got ourselves Limic. Gonna be first up as Exsanguination Rogue. This man might just have tier set. This man might just be deadly full Night Fade burst. Everything on Anton. Does he have a full go? Is he going to go for full setup? It's going to be Vendetta onto Anton, potentially maybe with big damage. Vendetta is up. He doesn't use Exhilaration, Exsanguinate just yet. Could potentially go for Exsanguination. He's taking a bit of damage himself. Going to be that feint, but looks like... Oh, Vanish was used, but not offensively. I don't think Limic is playing that 4-piece. But I did see the Exsanguination, which wasn't used there. But I did see the Night Fade, which was used there. But I didn't see the dots really ticking out that quickly. I was gonna say, like, he's got himself the setup, so it looks like he's going for that big one-shot or burst. But I wonder if he has the gear for a kid shot onto Anton. That glowing hand is just continuing to just do you see that glowing hand? That 20% damage increase while the A-bomb is sitting on it, while the ghoul is glowing it. Anton was stunned, and during the stun, he just clawed down that rogue to his bones. My goodness, Le'Veon gonna be up next versus Anton, trying to go for a big old rapid fire as Anton yoinking him over. There's gonna be a quick scatter with a resonant arrow, big aim shot, 100, that's a lot more crit. Binding shot as Anton goes for a stun, which is perfect. Loopy is gonna see Anton getting the swarm out. Gonna be rapid fire as Loopy trying to create some line of sight, continue to get as much damage as he can. Gonna be explosive shot to set up right after. Anton a second gonna have it explode. Looks like it was absorbed inside of AMS. So no explosive shot for this hunter. Quick freeze onto that pet. As Anton gets the army of the dead clawing over at Loopy. Quick yoink towards Loopy. Gonna be the cosmic trinket down. Loopy trying to back up out of there. Big aim shot to follow versus Anton as the pets are just doing so much work now. Anton! That's almost like this guy got himself the 4-piece while the pets are just doing 10% more damage. What is going on? It looks like it's almost like, because I know he's not got a tier set. He doesn't even, otherwise he'd be summoning like random ghouls every time he Scourge strikes, or every 5 Scourge strikes rather. But you know, it's almost like he's got a tier set, dude. These ghouls are just, they're just mauling people. He killed the rogue while he's in a stun. He killed Loopy while he wasn't even over there. God unholy. Got quite a few buffs in this season, didn't it? Gonna be healing, trying to see if he can get himself a setup. This is SP, the Shadow Priest, on the Retribution Paladin. Gonna be that A-bomb on one hand, just putting pressure on you as healing goes in for a blind, full final wreck, everything coming down right now. Big burst potential helix. Does he have enough damage? So much Anton, trying to see if he can take him out. Anton is gonna be going down. The hammer comes down, take it down. The unholy Death Knight threat. Like a paladin shit. Oh, swapping the mug with a hoodie? Wrath of Lich King style? I like it. What the? Why is Albedo teabagging his own boy? Albedo's part of your team? What is going on? Looks like Argy is going to be dueling healing, even though Albedo's out in the middle. Probably confused. Healing is going to be a bubble immediately as the Alien Blast was loaded up by your boy Argy. I just looking to get up over there with healings and blast out all the damage in the world. Playing that Necrolord, another Alien Blast, gets healing super low, trying not to get interrupted. There's going to be no kick out of Arky just yet, so he still has one ready saved up. Healing just trying to break the line of sight. Are they going to be able to? Trying to go for as much self-healing. Needs all the holy power in the world. The word of glories are coming out, spending all that holy power, but if it can only generate quick enough. He has the totems. You should hit those totems while avoiding Arky. Definitely hit the totems while avoiding. Sunder by Arky, trying to go for a big Sunder setup. Gonna be the Ghostos joining in. Looks like Healings is finally able to break away from Arky, hit him with a stun, trying to generate some more holy power. And is able to back up out of there. Gonna be a lightning bolt out of Arky. I don't think that thing crit, but it definitely did enough damage for Healing to still be in trouble. Still under a ton of pressure. Ballistic protection for the Paladin, trying to see if they could bless themselves and then keep themselves playing for just a little bit longer. Another zap out of Arky, just chunking out a good portion of the health of this Paladin as they got nothing left for immunity. Another zap, stopping the heart, stopping the breathing as he's looking for a soul inhale. Oh no, why? He just zapped him down. You gotta inhale his soul too. Sunder into Azamon as he got himself reflect, full burst, everything. Arky's actually looking to back up out of there. Gonna be full reckless abandoned by Azamon, looking for the biggest damage possible versus Arky. This is continuing to blast him out back to back with those meaty raging blows, crushing blows, striking at Arky. Arky with a wall, looking for that recovery. Got himself the healing totem, might be able to get himself a lot of recovery. Still in such a bad spot though. Bladestorm is doing a lot of damage. Banner still rolling. Arky's in a bad spot. Azamon taking him out. Massive execute. Banner gameplay. Oh my goodness, that banner lasted a while. That banner, legendary, that whenever you spend rage, your banner lasts a little bit longer. That one is a little bit tough because, well, it's really hard to make it work in PvP. but he was able to, and banner lasted longer, gave him a much bigger burst. Gonna be Albedo up next, trying to see if he can take down Azamon. Azamon has a lot of defense. It's actually still the money chase him right now. Oh, Albedo going in with a big clapper, as well as a flag of ownership. Huh? Why? I feel like this seems a little bit BM. KJ's gonna be up next versus Albedo. One rogue left to take down the rest of that team. Warriors and Paladin. Can he do it? Cage is getting hit with a kidney shot. Well, kidney shot. Hodge. Paladin version of a kidney shot. Kidney shot on Albedo. Gonna be a trick with a Shield of Vengeance. Gonna be that Sepsis ability rolling in. Dots are rolling up. Gonna be Albedo trying to see if he can get close to Cagex. Maybe that shield can explode on top of the rogue. Is unable to. Still a Vendetta rolling on Albedo as he's trying to see if he can swipe the rogue out in the open. And the rogue is just looking to reset long enough for the RC to be off. Gonna be like Garrode onto Albedo. Looking to keep sinking those daggers into the Pally. Pally next to him is a Hodge. Could be really bad for Ultra. Actually, it's just got really bad immediately as he just got himself that Necrolord burst. Just absolutely blasted him out. Gonna be the bubble out of Albedo. Vanish for the rogue as Albedo looking for the full reset, and so does Cagex. Man, Albedo just got so much pressure. He's critting. He's critting a lot as a Pally. My goodness, those Divine Storms are just deadly and brutal. Absolutely brutal. 6 minutes into the duel, 10% dampener only. Cagex looking to recover as much health as he can. Quick sap onto the Retribution Paladin as approaching way too close. Albedo, what are we looking like? Wings are down for a while on Shield of Vengeance. No bubble. Bop is available. Minute on that trinket. Cagex does have a trinket. Has evasion. I don't know if that's going to be enough here. Get a shot on Albedo. Does he go for a Blessing of Protection here? There's still going to be Sepsis rolling in. Albedo's taking quite a bit of damage though. There's going to be that Bop. I don't really know if he needed to use Bob that late though. Probably could have used it way earlier if he was planning on it. Unless it was like a long forbearance. I don't think so though. Fleshcock. Oh, get interrupted. Wow. Oh, Bob. Fleshcock. That's actually kind of busted. Cagex super low in health. Blind Albedo as he goes for wings. Is that a proc wings or is that real wings though? I think it's real wings. So that blind is perfect. Cagex escaping near death situation. Needs to get as much recovery as he can. Albedo just gonna go flash the light himself. Cagex has to go off of that sippy cup. Yeah, so you drink his juice. It's available every 30 seconds. Albedo does see eyes available in that far side of the arena. Might just want to pick him up, honestly. As Cagex is looking for that first aid, recovering as much health as he can. Stab at Albedo before he can drop down Consecration. Does Cagex feel confident here? Because next Hodge could be really deadly. He got that evasion. Give me a pre-feint something. That's Albedo with a full flash cap. Next Hodge is going to be really deadly. Get a shot. Albedo has to check it for it. Going to be Vendetta. It's going to be Cagex extra super low health. Oh! Seed Rod! I don't think Albedo's going to have a problem destroying that thing. There it goes. Yeah. That Paladin, man. They slam. Oh my god. Anton with 2 kills. It's going to be Albedo with 2, even though 1 is the seed pod. It doesn't technically count in game, since it's the seed pod that killed Cagex. Just kind of like a weird way of looking at it. But that's more or less how the game counts it. But that's still his kill. Counts in my eyes. Alright, but let's get another one going. Yeah, I want to see that group play again. Yo, May, Jesus, we got to get you guys in here. As well as Sentry. I think it's Sentry versus Jesus, yeah? I think we got to get them rolling. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yo, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Hope you're having a good one. Boys, by the way, if you guys are having a good time in the stream, if you're enjoying your time here. Request failed? Oh, yeah, I did mess it up. I was gonna say, like, did I do something wrong? Or was somebody offline? No, I actually messed it up. I can't type. Hey, Dal, what's up, LT? What's up, dude? What's up? How you doing, my man? Oh, is Apollo watching the stream? Sneaky. Maybe. Possibly. Overflow. Oh, you think so? Overflow? What's up, Andrews? How you doing, my guy? The hunter melted? Yeah, he got blasted. But sometimes you blast, sometimes you get blasted. You know what I mean? I like right past the counters, SP. Fair enough, SP. He has 1 piece. Okay. Yeah, I guess that most of you guys won't have the 4 piece, well, yeah. But it still is fun to wonder if you do or don't. Certain tier sets, you will be able to tell if they have a 2-piece, 4-piece set bonus. Others, not really. Like Warlocks, if you have, let's say, more Demon Doggers, that's a 2-piece. If you got them in Malicious Imps, 4-piece. Rogue, if you got that big Vendetta Damien, huge melter. Doing good? Was that with a friend or you, my guy? I'm doing pretty good, dude. I'm doing alright, my man. I'm on some of the 5V5 1v1 DUELS with the boys. We're missing one over in Team Archie. With Quagger, is he bailing out? What happened to your mic, bro? Was something going on the mic? Is the mic good, boys? Or did something happen? What happened with your mic, bro? Are you talking about like this? That just like Talk about this. That's just like dirty. I gotta get a new muff thing for it. If something's wrong with the actual mic, like the audio, let me know, boys. I'll be really sad if something's wrong with the audio. All right, switch. We got ourselves Archie gonna be first up over for the team 1 versus Facile. As shadow bolts are coming down by Facile, dropping down the Fell Lord as Archie trying not to get knocked down by the pet. They're missing 1 over for team 1. I'm not sure what happened to your boy Krager. They're gonna be quick interrupt as Facile trying to get himself a big demonology bolt set up with big demon bolts as well as a decimating. Gonna be a quick interrupt by Archie. Next time he tries to go for the wall out of Facile as he tried to go for the big immunity play. Trying to go for the big immune gamer, big wall out of Facile as Archie goes in for the Aegis, trying to reduce the amount of magic damage he's taking. And quite a lot of damage from Facile is magic. I mean, the pets are doing a lot of physical, but Facile actually under ton of pressure. The Ghost Wolves are continuing to chomp at him. Archie getting hit with a Mortar Coil into a fear. If he could just go for the big LA Blast from afar. He might just be able to blast him out. Gonna be the Necrolord Lightning Bolt set up. Double zap into Facile. Could be really bad Sunder. I think it's gonna be over. Or you taking down Facile. Oh my goodness. And down goes the boy. We are playing with a 4-man over in team 1 with Anton. We got Beto as well as Sajiro. Not sure what happened to Kragar. Maybe be out for the night. But we got Kiosco up next over for the team 2 versus Archie. That's a whole team to get through, man. You got Death Knights, Rogues. I feel like Rogues might be some of the more difficult classes for him to compete against here. Kiosco trying to go for, we're trying to find an angle versus Archie as the Ghost Wolves are just sitting on him. Looks like they also attacking the pet more than the hunter himself. Sunder onto Archie as he goes for a trick and wall does damage off as it's going to be burning explosion versus Archie. Trying to go for a quick flash scout, quick interrupt out of Kiosco, pokes behind the boxes with a quick muzzle trap onto Archie. Is going to have to burn through a flash scout over time. Looks like he already did. Wait, how did you? It looked like Archie had a flash craft. It was all healthy looking and it just I guess ticked out already that quick. There's no way it happened to Steel Trap, did it? Or just blink and the thing is gone. Gonna be Archie trying to get more Ghost Wolves, more pressure, more Maelstrom, potentially big damage with Kiosco. Kiosco with a feign death for a second. There's gonna be Frost Strike by Archie, chasing after Kiosco. There goes the Turtle Shell as he goes in for many bandages. As Archie got himself a lot of self-heal, lots of Maelstrom generation, plenty of mana to keep himself alive. Trying to get some big damage with Kiosco. Another Steel Trap is gonna be catching him. As Kiosco going for the full reset. Is there a Flame Shock roll in the pet? There isn't. So for Archie, it's really important to at least keep a Flame Shock on the pet of Kiosco, especially if the hunter is looking for that reset, because then the camo is not going to last long at all. If the pet is dotted, or the pet is in combat, if the pet gets hit by anything, it takes both the pet and the hunter out of the shell. It's going to be big exposure with Archie. Spell Warden for himself with the magic damage, but he's getting super low. Big heal as he's getting kill shotted back to back by Kiosco grenades. I continue to burn at Archie, but those grenades are getting offset into that Aegis trinket that's going to protect Archie. 50% of the damage it takes into the magic shield. So it's almost like a 50% DR against the pure magic class. And against Kiosco is also only partially magic with poisons and fire damage from those explosions from the bombs. That's quite a good portion of the damage just offset into a shield. Archie tried to see if he could build up for a bit of damage. Big zap on a Kiosco with the Sunder right after. Gonna be Kiosco drop into the freeze trap as Archie was about to swing down. The Ghost Wolves can still take you out though. Kiosco with an acceleration. The LA Blast is gonna get him super low though. Kiosco is gonna go, actually not an acceleration. It does go down, but I think it was a Warlock Hellstone. Wait, whoa, Jesus and Knives are approaching Archie. Which one is gonna end up playing? Looks like it is gonna be Knives. Jesus, I think, was gonna ready. He's like, am I playing? Am I not playing? Nice, going for the trinket out of Hex. Trying to see if he can get an interrupt onto Archie. Was that an interrupt on a heal or is that an interrupt on a flash scout? Big Vendetta, Sepsis Burst. Archie might be in big trouble. There is a lot of damage ticking down on him. Archie needs to use everything he can to survive this damage. Gonna be a quick Thunder versus Knives. It's gonna be Ghosts joining him. At least generating a lot of Maelstrom. Archie still under a ton of pressure. Does get himself a massive heal just now, but no mana anymore. Earth Elemental is in, so you give him a little bit extra health to work with. Archie is gonna go for Zaps on Knives. Cloak Shot is by the Rogue. Archie needs a bit more mana just for one more heal. Get a shot onto Archie. Does he have any survivability at all? I think it might be over, and it looks like Knives does end up taking him out. Quick advantage for the Rogue as he's looking to escape. And Sajiro is looking to slam this Rogue into the ground and then take the win for his team. Can he do it? He got a Death Knight to fight through him and two tricky, sneaky Rogues to beat. As if you were, I think it's possible to do it. I think it's possible. As Knives gonna go still shooting in stealth for the best possible. Zero goes for a Blaze Storm in case the rogue is nearby. I think more or less he knows where the rogue is at. It looked like maybe Whirlwind did get him out. It was a sap though. I'm surprised that Zero didn't go for like a Zerker Rage actually out of that sap, because if you Zerker Rage and just start auto attacking the rogue, I think it was going to be over. The rogue is in for a cheap shot. The rogue does not have a vanish for a while though, but looks like maybe he's trying to build up for one. Going to be full dodge on the Sejiro. That flash cup is going to keep the warrior protected for a little bit. However, those dots are eventually going to wear that shield down and leave Sejiro exposed. Having to use his defensive cooldowns in order to fight the rogue. Is he going to go for flash cut back in the back? Maybe, potentially. That's exactly what he's doing. Knives not walking out, not stopping the flash cut. But Knives also doesn't want to be anywhere near out in the open without a pillar. He wants to have himself a reset, because if you just walked at Sejiro, that would have been really bad. Is Knives just going to wait for cooldowns? He does have evasion like 30 seconds. Potentially that's going to happen. Cloak of Shadows very soon and advantage, so maybe that's exactly what he's going to go for. Hey, how you doing? What's up, RK? How you doing, my guy? You're the man. You're something, my dude. Be having a good one. You should host these arena championship battles. Yo, fire, yo, LT. I would love to one day, man. That'd be awesome to interact with Blizzard that way. Yo, Born to Death. Oh, wait. What's up, Ark? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Since you're just sitting, I guess, back against the wall, waiting for the rogue to assault him. Waiting for the rogue to strike. Garrod into immediate disarm as the rogue going in for an opener. Has himself Vendetta and everything available. Gonna be Sejiro disarm for a second. Kidney shot is gonna go for a trick and fear onto the rogue. I think expected big vanish of Vendetta for the rogue. Looks like it is a vanish. No Vendetta. His Knives looking for that reset. Sejiro did just burn a trinket, so the rogue can just reset until it goes in. Full dots, full setup with Sejiro. Land a full kidney shot so you can't escape. With a full Vendetta, and there's nothing Sejiro can do about it. No flash cap to hold him off anymore. But against Sejiro, backing up out of there, putting his back against the wall. He wants the rogue to not have a single pillar to retreat to as soon as the rogue goes for an opener. But honestly, Sejiro, no eyes available. He can't really do much to find the rogue either, so it's kind of like a waiting game. His Knives looks like might go for a reset. No, the rogue, going for a sap, but is he approaching? Is he committing? Garrod disarm, not give us Sejiro to play the game. Sejiro just has to go for good old fisticuffs, just going in for the punches. As the Knives is able to set up for a go, gonna be full Vendetta. Sejiro goes for a Blaze Storm, might need to go for all defensive play. It's gonna be reflect. Oh, Knives waiting for everything to be back up and available versus the warrior. As he's looking to escape and sprint out of it. Did he get himself a Shadow Mode for a second last second? Now he did. Now he got himself a resell. Anton looking for the rogue. Is this rogue gonna do the same thing to Sejiro? Just wait until he's got everything and then melt him down? Possibly. Potentially. Anton, is there eyes available? Looks like what happened to the eyes? Did they not spawn for a while? I feel like they should be spawned by now. Anton is gonna try to get the pet over there to start attacking Knives, but not gonna be able to get him. Looks like Knives did get dotted though. He did catch a disease. He caught something from Anton. Next time we want to keep at least 6 feet away from that guy. Gonna be a disarm onto Anton with a chain of eyes onto Knives as he goes in for a cloak, but that's not gonna stop the strangulate by the Death Knight blind onto the DK. The pet is empowered, trying to continue clawing and beating up Knives way back, but Knives should be worried about his health. This pet is actually doing significant damage. He's just staring at it, but it's gonna go for a stun right before it dissipates. Chain of ice onto Knives again, another kidney shot, and Knives goes for a vanish. Most likely still has dots on him, doesn't he? Or not, potentially? No, I don't think he does. He's literally gonna cheese his boys out. He's actually gonna cheese him out, isn't he? No way. He's waiting for Vendetta. He's waiting for evasion. He's waiting for the whole thing. I'm interested to see how that's gonna go. Wait, what's up, Beta doing? Beta just out in the open. I don't know what's happening to him. Try to heal? What's going on? What is going on? Beta, just sit here, sit still, man. What are you doing? Were you fighting somebody over there? Possibly. Knives looking for a full reset. Anton can't really do much except for, are the eyes getting picked up? There goes one set of the eyes. Maybe he can pick them up. Maybe he can find the rogue with that. Finally, eyes are spawning in. Was somebody else picking up eyes earlier, by the way? Trolling and messing with these guys. 9 minutes into the duel. Strangulator around the corner. Knives does have a trick in case he wants to use it. Gonna be a full A-bomb coming down with a full army of the dead as Answer gets hit with the disarm chain of ice onto Knives. He just needs to wait out until the rogue gets slowed down by all the pets. Gonna be a quick reset by Knives, I guess, with a Shadow Meld. No dots on him? Wait, no, there's some kind of dot. Something's hitting him. Anton maybe can go for Death Again behind the pillar. It's gonna go for the Swarm. Gonna be a good roll by the Rogue. Does Knives have a go? You might need to go just now. Whatever he's got going on, you might as well just use it. Kiddish out to Anton. Has a trinket and everything. Gonna be the trinket out of the Death Knight. Has AMS and everything too. And Eyes, use evasion, but he just doesn't have enough damage to follow up. I was gonna say maybe Kiddish out and just go for a full Vendetta, but I think it's just gonna be over. I think Knives is just done. Got himself a sip pickup. Anton just needs a couple more globals. Gonna be a Cloak of Shadows, but Knives does get himself a little bit more survivability, but the physical damage from Anton is gonna end up taking him down the seed pod. And the Rogue is gonna go down. Not really sure what was going on there. I am very surprised the Rogue waited that long and just didn't have a go. Maybe it was like, you know what, maybe I can get another reset. But it's like, I eventually got so many resets, but when you make a mistake, Venn diagram Death Knight with the anti-magic zone, just kind of Venn diagram each other in here. Jesus taking a lot of damage, so is Anton, full runic power, having to go for a lot of healing. We are in a high dampener. Anton trying to survive it, turning the damage onto Jesus, potentially big damage onto Anton now, getting yoinked back in, stun onto Anton, does not have escapes. I think it might be over. Let's see Deathpack's right now. Deathpack right now, Jesus has a Deathpack of his own. Anton just gonna sacrifice the pet, try to heal as much as possible. Trying to recover health as fast as he can. Flesh Craft real quickly. Does Jesus have a Flesh Craft of his own? That might give Anton the survivability he needs. Jesus with a Death Pact of his own. Desi Flesh Crafted up as well. They're both a very, very similar health with the shield absorbs. As Anton recovering quite a lot of health now. Stun on Jesus. Does he have any way out? I think it might be over. Jesus needs himself a Death Strike immediately. As soon as he's necrotic out. Still necrotic. Oh! Anton taking him out. No way! With Resisha. Sneaking around the side with Anton. At least he has a little bit of runic power. Kiddish out into Anton. As the Rogue is going to drop down with that cosmic trick on top of him. Maybe can AMS it? Oh, at the last second, the pistol shot just goes into the boy's chest and down he goes. As Albedo looking to get some biggie damage versus Resisha. The Rogue is going to get hit with a Kiddish shot. Maybe Shield of Vengeance procking on him. Resisha trinkets out of it. Gonna be Cloak of Shadows. Trying to see if he can bust through that shield. Resisha has no health whatsoever. And then, oh. Albedo just slamming down the gavel on the guy. Oh my goodness. Well, Knives got 2 kills, which is awesome for him. But the guy was like trying to reset. Anton should have 3 kills from that game because he did take out Knives, who had C-Pod, which doesn't count towards him. That Rogue, he'd go for resets, man. Sometimes Rogues go for resets and they try to go for like the biggest go. And sometimes the payoff is huge. And other times it's like you're resetting. And then you realize you spend the whole game trying to play like optimally. At some point you're just gonna be like, you know what? It's not perfect, but I'm just gonna have a go. Give it a chance. You know what I mean? Slam my head against the wall. See how it goes. At some point I think you just gotta do that. And this is me saying as a Rogue mate. Like at some point you just gotta be like, you know what? It might not be perfect. I need to have a go. Otherwise, you know, what I've been doing ain't working. What I've been doing ain't happening so far. Reborn is a Forsaken. Available soldiers dedicated life to maintain order in the world. Those are things the soul is poured out in prison, the body, ancient curves, and maybe. For Death Knights, Blue Skies, a Rogue mix. Is that what the song was? It might have been actually. Go check out this track on the reference. Blue Skies, Revoke. Yo, if you want to pop that into the Discord, we have a music section of Discord. You guys are more than welcome to link your songs there. A skillful diplomat can always gain some time if needed under normal circumstances, but how do you negotiate a term with demons? It's obvious. True. Is my mic good, boys? Because Sir Bellman said, what happened to your mic, bro? Is the mic good? Is the audio good? Is everything good? Because I listened to this mic. I did adjust some settings to try to remove some popping noises for the mic. But I mean, I recorded a video with it yesterday. It sounded pretty good. Is it bad? Is it clipping? Possibly, maybe. I hope not. Sound great to me. Awesome. Because I can't really hear myself like live. I gotta like turn on the listen like playback if I really want to hear myself. Telrion, yo, I gotcha. Easy, my boy Telrion. There he is. Did you try to add me before? You did. Telrion, my man. Where's he at? Where's your boy? I'm looking for name G, right? Where's he at? There he is. Telrion, warrior from Duels. Hell yeah. So what do we have, boys? We got ourselves main 4 out of 5 for a second Sentry with a group ready to go. Jesus, I think is also ready to go with the group as well. I don't know what happened with Team Sentry. +1 couldn't get in there. I think it was Kragar. Maybe they will be able to get in next. I definitely want to give Kragar a chance to play, man. Definitely we're gonna crack our chance to play. So are we gonna go for another Sentry versus Jesus? Is that what's happening? Is that what's going on? Or are we gonna do something else? By the way, what's up, Andrews? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one. Sounds good? Hell yeah. What's up, dude? Hope you're having a wonderful day, by the way, my guy. How you doing, my man? Mike sounds perfect. LT, hope you're having a good one as well. Yeah, but these deals are really fun, man. I'm wondering how we're gonna go on a day. Because Chill Pills has been feeding me clips and clips and clips of him just pumping it in Durotar, man. I got excited. We're gonna see some Frost DK play. I noticed that there's a lot of Unholy Death Knights on Team EU, but there's not that many Frost. It's interesting. Also, I haven't seen that many mages on EU as of recently. We've seen Pharaohs, we've seen Warlocks, we've seen all that, but mages and Death Knights, I feel like RNA. I mean, I guess it's Seavark and Chill Pills, but we got more than just them too, yeah? Nice change the cast for Undead. Oh, did he? Okay, cool. You think he should? This should go Undead to fit the lore? I mean, we could do that, yeah? I think we're gonna go another Jesus versus Sentry. We'll give May 20 more seconds, I think. 20 more seconds. By the way, what do you guys think about the weapon enchant? This is the new 2100 enchant. Like, it's got that, like, a light, like, glow around the weapon, right? Has this, like, light glow. And it's got this geometric stuff going on. And, like, stars shooting out of it. What do you guys think of it? I'm kind of not against it. How do I sign up for the arena? You guys are more than welcome to join. Anybody and everybody is welcome to 5V5 1V1 Duels. The way you do it is we have a pin in the top of the chat to how to join in. But if you want to join in, that's how you do it. Open up panel. We're doing these on EU for the night. Player versus player, premier group, custom PvP. Find a group. Top number 5 at the top. Hit enter. And you're good to go. Looking for groups on Alliance and or Horde if there are any. If you don't see any, you can always do start a group, call the group something like 5V5 1V1 Duels Dalaran. Let the boys in the chat know that you're starting a group. Usually most people are looking, but not as many people are willing to make a group. Once you have a 5-man, add me on Real ID and we'll queue one of the boys. We'll queue against one of the groups that's available and looking to play. That's all it is. It's a community ran thing, man. So as soon as somebody puts a group up, usually people join in because there's a lot of people looking, but not a lot of people want to actually make the group themselves. So once you do, get yourself a 5-man, add me on Reality, we'll queue against one of the teams that's out and about. Sentry is a 4 out of 5. All right, we'll do May versus Jesus really quick. We'll do it like that. May, main versus Jesus. And we'll rotate Sentry versus May. That's how we'll do it for now. And we'll go from there. By the way, that guy, Dalaran, is very smart individual among warriors who does PvP. Yeah, he joins our duels pretty regularly, man. He joins the duels pretty regularly. Ah, we get the Trover on, man. By the way, where's my boy Chrysler at, dude? Where's he at? We need Chrysler to join these duels. We need Atherman to join these duels, man. What's going on? What is going on? Where are my regular boys at, man? I miss them. But yeah, to join these arenas, to join the LFG groups that's available. Today we're hosting them over on the EU, on the Alliance, on the Horde. And tonight we're gonna go for a little bit longer. Yo, my boy, what's up, Nikolai? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Yo, let me get a couple of I'm on the gear for PvP, my boy. Yo, you're more than welcome to join us anyway. It's up to you. If you have PvP gear from last season, that's still pretty decent. Before everybody gets like fully kitted out in Conquest gear duelist. That's what I like about new season. Like literally last season's gear and new season honor gear puts everybody on the same playing field. As long as you're keeping up with your Conquest, you should be pretty close to everybody. Quite a lot of new players, it seems. Yeah, I'm liking the new fresh blood, man. The more the merrier, honestly. Switch. Got ourselves Azamon gonna be first up over for the team 1. Looks like Jesus is gonna be challenging him as the first competitor over for the team 2. Quick charge by the warrior. ASUS is looking to engage. I wonder if that is a transmog weapon from Jailer? That big old mace with a skull at the tip of it? Or is that like a real Jailer's mace? Because those weapons actually have a bonus effect. Big damage out of the Fury Warrior. As this continues to just rampage over Jesus. He's actually just continuing to crush him with his crushing blows. Jesus in the execute range. But actually got to go for a death back. IBF and everything he's going to use, even though he's not getting stunned. He's just actually having to rotate every defense in the world. Might actually still be in ton of trouble. Army that I joined in. Chain reflector. Alzamon just ran that boy into the dirt. Oh my goodness. My man, Alzamon, living it and just living the Fury Warrior big rampage dream. My goodness, that banner. Alzamon looking to see if he can survive a beta. Did just burn everything against Jesus, taking down one of the competitors of the duels. But I guess a fresh paladin with full birds, ready to go, cooldowns up and running. It's pretty difficult. Zup, cutie. is going to be up next. Trying to see if he can drop down Cosmic Trinket onto Albedo. Big Convoke Spirits, that's going to be big damage. Albedo with a Shield of Vengeance is going to be full incarnation for Soup. A Soup looking to get some big damage out. I feel like it's been a while since he had a good boom can play. Actually, Ori would be a really, really good boomkin. Usually plays Zone NA. Hopefully we'll see him tomorrow. That'd be really fun. A Zoop trying to see if he maybe can get himself a setup versus Albedo. There's going to be a star floating by. Next, Albedo is going to top him. Zoop might actually go down bare form, trying to go for as much self-healing as possible. I do wonder what kind of a trick, what kind of legendary Zoop is playing. I wonder if he's playing like a really, really cheesy natural order legendary, because with that one, Barkskin I think gives you a little bit more survivability, and it gives you a heal as well as a stack of, what is it, Iron Fur? Oh, big damage on Zoop. Oh, Albedo. Whoa, what the hell was that? What the hell was that burst? Oh my god, Zip just got absolutely blasted. But I was gonna say, natural order gives you Barkskin a little bit extra defensiveness, and when you Barkskin while in bear, you get a frenzy region and Iron Bark, which is like a bit of armor increase. And when the Barkskin falls off while in bear, you also get a big heal and Iron Bark when it falls off. So it's actually kind of big and defensive. But apparently that defensive wasn't enough against Albedo, who just got himself a wombo combo taking him out. With Lippy gonna be up next, the whole team one was like, yo, I don't want to go against this paladin. Yo, you go, you go. Trying to see if we can get blasted. Lippy Hunt trying to see if we might be able to fight through Albedo. Gonna be a big disengage as he tries to get away. Lippy might have to go for big defenses, though. This paladin is pretty healthy. Lippy's not looking all that good. Have to go for a big heal. As Albedo got the biggest burst possible, trying to see if he can slam down those hammers into Loopy. It's going to be a freeze trap missing. Loopy trying to see if he can kite the paladin back into it. Paladin wouldn't completely. Just chasing after the Hunter. Does the Hunter have any more survivability at all? Quick. What is it? Scatter shot. I was going to go binding shot, but that's not it. Scatter shot onto Albedo, but he just completely ignores it. This man just keeps dropping flags of ownership on these boys. What is this BM? Why? Just because you're a paladin blasting everybody out. Wait, I don't know what LMK just trinketed. I think his macro might be I think your macro might have some issues with it, my guy. Limic, you might have to peep your macro just to make sure you're not blowing a trinket that early. Click shots for Limic as he tried to see if he can survive a little bit of the holy damage out of Albedo. It looks like he's able to do it for now. Albedo got himself big Wake of Ashes into a big final verdict. But Limic does at least have a blind to separate. This man is going to be behind, not having a trick against the paladin who can just drop it down to single stun. This is going to be really scary. Albedo got big wings ready to go. There's going to be Slime Shield. Massive wings are up and running. Albedo uses them to heal. And a freedom trying to see if he can catch up to Limic. It looks like the soul shape almost lets him out, but this stuff comes down. No trinket. I think it's over. Oh my goodness. The seed pod is just going to get ravaged. There's not much you can really do. As soon as you blow a trinket early against a paladin, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. As Albedo, so again, 4 for 4 flags. How many can you go for? 5 flags of ownership? This man is just farming flags of ownership right now. Can you go for a 5 of them? Can Kajix see if he can best Albedo? Hopefully, possibly, maybe. Gonna be a good road as the rogue opens up. Albedo walking into this duel actually really healthy. Bubble, Bloodsucker protection, everything is available. Human racial out of that stun. As he sees the sepsis out of Kajix. Kajix going for the full vendetta. Albedo trying to turn it around into a single kidney shot. Kajix could be in a really tight spot. The next burst could be really deadly. Kajix doesn't get him comboed in yet, but that next one was like get him super low. Does soul shape out of it, barely escaping with enough health. Has a trigger, cloak vanish, and everything. The rogue looking for that reset. As Albedo dropping down consecration, waiting for the rogue to open back up. Kajix's got to be extra careful. A lot of his damage, a lot of his bursts, it's kind of gone. No more vendetta. So you got to really go for the CC chain, stun Albedo, maybe rot him down with the dots and take him out over time. Albedo looking to pick up the eye. As everybody else on team 2 is just giving these boys as much space. They're just like, yo, Nice wants to watch the duel, but he wants to watch it from super far. It's almost like they're closing in. It's almost like in a battle royale, and they're making the circle around the two. So Cage is going to have a harder time hiding anywhere. Going to be Cage's mounting up as a beta, trying to see if he can hit him. But the rogue at this point has got one strategy: a run as fast as you can from the paladin. But you can't outrun justice, especially when it's mounted. Gonna be Albedo trying to go for the big setup. Huge burst into Cages, dropping him to half health without even wings. I might have to go for a defensive. That's gonna be Cosmic Trinket with burst out of Cages. Vanish to follow. Is a 100% crit potentially. Gonna be a bigger one to Albedo. Does wait to hold onto the bubble. Shield of Vengeance is all this man used. Cages maybe has something. Blind to Albedo. Force out a bubble out of him. Does Cages have any ways to survive this? Might need to cloak it. If he's ever in front of Albedo, if he's just even in line of sight of that man, that hammer is going to do a ton of damage. Albedo does go for a quick fleshcraft, catching up on a lot of healing. Gagix has a trick it back up. Cloak of Shadows, maybe evasion. Could potentially use those together in order to set up some kind of a setup, some kind of burst versus Paladin, who so far has been rampaging. Gagix is just holding the fort for his team. He has to be the one to do it. He's got defenses. He can make it happen. This rogue can do it. I believe. Sap, he got CC plenty. Albedo has a trinket back up. I don't know if that trinket is on DR because he did use a human racial earlier, and that will put your medallion trinket on a 1.5 minute CD when you use your human racial. Garrod onto Paladin. Into a Kindred Shadow Raptor. Albedo trinkets immediately hodged down onto Gagix as he goes for a Cloak of Shadows, trying to escape the damage on this rogue. Going to be immediate dispel for Albedo. I think removing the Sepsis burst out of Gagix, disarm onto Albedo, but he still has plenty of damage. He's ready to go, dude. He's got a fist of justice, ready to clobber down this villainous rogue, taking them down. Albedo going for a ton of healing. Gagix only got evasion, but so much of this damage just goes through evasion, and the seed pod just goes slammed down by Albedo. Oh my god, this man. He bringing back the Paladin first, boys. Yo, I like how he got 3 kills, even though he actually got 5, because 2 of them are seed pod. Okay, the first kill against the Fury Warrior, as someone burned everything into Jesus, right? So you look at the warrior who is just spent. That one is understandable, right? That one is tough to match. The rogue trinketing, I mean, definitely needs to check his macro, but that's basically like a freebie for the Paladin. Like, if you count without a trinket, and he got a cooldown, so there's nothing you can do about it. Plus, this man is going for full burst DME. You get the final verdict. You got the Necrolord Lego. He's bursting. And then the last one, man, it's tough. This guy is pumping Albedo. Albedo was pumping back up PTR though, so I guess it makes sense he'd be pumping live. Alrighty, boys, let's get another up and running. Yeah, let's get another one going. We got Sentry ready to go. We got Jesus also ready to go. Team Jesus just played, but only like really Albedo got played, right? Literally only Albedo got to play. So maybe we'll do Sentry versus Jesus, then main versus Sentry. Yep. Do you have anything typed out in game comment? Spectator. I saw the video from Legion hosting tourney in Guild tonight. It's an invite spectator match macro. You type /invite is what we do is invite spectator match. I think we actually have all that info in Discord too. How the whole duels thing works. Do we? I thought Kren had it written now before. I thought Kren did, but maybe. No. Okay. Well, anyway, it's an invite spectator match. That's the command. Use the command for invite spectator match, and you're good to go. What the? Why are you staring at me? Literally was staring at me. He's like, oh no, I'm sort of staring at him. Just look at the auction house. Speaking of the auction house, how does your legendaries look right now, boys? How does y'all's Legos look? Wait, item bubble. Well, the price is a little bit high for plate pieces. Mail, kinda high, not gonna lie. What about cloth, leather? Also high. Wow, on this server, the prices are pretty high for Lego. On our server, we actually got some cloth pieces that are now on average 40k on NA. Actually, 40k cloth pieces. Yo, you guys got some really big prices. What's going on? Argent Dawn. What's going on? Same spot? Alright, name it sounds good. Yo, let's get Jesus versus Sentry. Get you guys next. Sentry versus Jesus. Hopefully one gets over on next time. Here we go. Tiger's Peak. I like that. Does normally your prices lol? Really? What the? You guys gotta start flooding the auction house with those legendary things. Yo, run around Zereth Mortis when you get free time. And loot all the treasures, kill all the rares you can, because there's always a chance of you getting the Progenitor Essentia. Flood the auction house with those things, because that's going to give more players opportunity to get those things, so then there's going to be more likely to create those legendaries, and then prices should go down since more people are crafting them, hopefully. Let's over 291 plate, went up to, oh, what the? I mean, I imagine on like a Tuesday reset, those prices are going to go up. Check them over the weekend. Maybe the price will be a little bit lower. But on NA, on Illidan, prices went as low as 40k, which is a lot more reasonable, a lot more affordable nowadays for like a max rank Lego. They've dropped pretty quick. So they went from like 100k to like 40k for classies. So that's pretty cool. It is pretty good, chat. It is pretty good. All right, let's get another one going, boys. Go a different song though. Let's go a different one to start with. Yeah, I like this one. Switch. Got us a team 1 together with Zup. Trying to see if he can maybe get himself a setup. We got Antobadon over on the team 1 with Arhi in the back. We got us a Krongsu. making a return together with Sajiro. And Zub as a Boomy looking to see if he can maybe fight off and approach Kiosko. Sees that there's a trap right in his way, trying to go the long way around. Gonna be the bash opener into a Boomy form. Is he gonna go for big convoke? He's gonna try to see if he can drop down the big cosmic chicken on top of Kiosko. I think you need to go for a bash into cosmic chicken immediately if you want to make sure that that explosion lands while the enemy is stun locked in place. Gonna be some healing for Zoop as he goes in for a bark skin. I am wondering if this man is playing some defensive legendaries from Tekken Lego, or is he playing aggressive legendaries, because you know he's got that Convoke Night Fate one. Gonna be Kiosko trying to make some big damage happen versus Zoop as he goes in bear form. Gonna be a chicken out of the bear druid. Does go for a self heal into a cyclone onto Kiosko. Does get himself a quick cast a clone, so at least he's able to CC the hunter. And Kiosko looking to get some damage back into Zoop. Zoop so far has been kind of low on health, man. He's been ticking out little by little. I think it's gonna be a what the? I just got an invite. That's weird. Apparently I can get invited to groups. I didn't know it was a thing. That is really, really weird. Kiosko trying to see if he can get himself a setup versus Zoop. As the disarm comes down. And Kiosko seeing the big combo, gonna be an interrupt out on Zoop as he got big in car, potentially big damage. But he needs to go for a lot of healing, a lot of survivability. Bear form, bark skin, trying to get himself as much heal as he can. Regrowth, no health whatsoever. Does Kiosko just take him out? He just sends one kill shot and he's good to go. Cyclone right after, and it's gonna be regrowth with Zoop back to back to back. As Kiosko's looking for a bit of a resale fleshcraft. He already has his pet, still trying to chase him to Zoop. Maybe the druid can find himself a restealth unless a flare hits him, unless some of the dots get to tag him. Looks like Zoop is looking to get the hell out of Dodge as soon as possible. Kiosko set up all the traps, but the Boomkid does escape. Zoop maybe can find himself some pillar action, maybe can go as far away from Kiosko, pop out of the pillar, pop out of stealth, get as much stuff healing as possible, because this man needs as much recovery as he can. Incarn down, maybe can go for Fury of Loon together with that Convoke burst. But so far Kiosko definitely has him on the ropes, could go pick it up one of the eyes and to be able to easily find Zoop. As Zoop is just sitting in stealth, he does get some sort of a regeneration while in stealth, just slowly recovering, but it is definitely kind of difficult for it to deal with. Gonna be a quick roll into Kiosko, trying to get some dots up and running. Bash into Kiosko with the Cosmic Chicken, potentially big damage. Gonna definitely burn through a flesh cow. Does a feign death by Kiosko. I wonder if he was able to feign death, reducing the damage of that Cosmic Chicken by a lot. Gonna be a big convoker. The Zoop does get interrupted with a muzzle. Has himself full Fury of Balloon rolling into Kiosko. There is a lot of resources rolling right now. Barskin right now for Zoop as he tried to survive this damage. Death Chakram is gonna be tearing right through him, trying to go for Cyclone versus Kiosko, but I think Chakram got him. Oh, barely got it. Zoop is gonna try to see if he can back up out of there, picking up one of the stars. That's going to be the pet getting knocked up by these stars. At least able to ward some. The pet definitely needs to go for as much self-survivability and healing as he can. Kiosko with a quick feint death. Camo with a manic bandage, but the dots on the pet are going to break him out of that camo. And Zoop tried to see if he can catch some reset. How did that flare not hit you? I thought you were right on top of the flare. Was that like a grace period or something? That was weird. Hunter's mark immediately onto Zoop. Kiosko is not going to let him go anywhere at all. Actually, just going to be able to capitalize on Big Bird. Zoop does have Barskin as the only defensive to hold himself healthy between him and Kiosko. Not a lot of coolness for Zoop under a ton of pressure. Kiosko just tagging him with dots. Kill commands coming through. Kill shots could be deadly. Zoop under pressure. Does get himself frenzy, reaching a little bit of healing. Quick muzzle to interrupt Zoop. Locked out completely. What is the Boomy gonna do? Nothing left, and I think it's gonna be over with a Death Chakram slicing right through the boy. Tried his very best as it could versus the hunter, but Kiosko is an experienced hunter. He is hunting down druids all day, every day. Kyongsu walking in as an outlaw rogue, got himself fist weapons, vanished to try to see if he can catch up to Kiosko, hit him with a kidney shot, got himself the full flagellation, I think full burst right now. Wait, potentially Kyongsu got the biggest possible damage is out of Dread Blades. Is he vent? No, he's not even vent tier. He won Dread Blade burst, but he's not even vent tier. He was just trying to see if he can blast through Kiosko. Necrolord, Outlaw Rogue, Gamer. Can he do it? Got himself pistols flying over versus Kiosko, just shooting him up. Gonna be the spikes rushing through him with a blade rush. Kiosko trying to stay away. That was the longest kidney shot from a mile away. Big Cosmic Chicken versus Kiosko. Massive explosion. That turtle shell saving him narrowly. Croxer is gonna trick it out of the trap. Kiosko had nothing for him unless he got a stun. Steel Trap just separated the two for a second. Cloak of Shadows, Croxer can't escape it. Kiosko literally is resorting to first aid just to get himself whatever healing he can. Does he have a stun for this rogue? He's going to need it. Stun to the rogue. Finally can make some damage happen. Big Death Shock. There's going to be a massive load of damage. Croxer with a gouge. Goes for a quick sippy. Kiosko CC'd for a second. That is going to be Spell Warden. Not really sure how much it's going to help him. Kroxu playing the Necrolord does get that cleave onto the Kevin Slime. Look at the Kevin with a spike. And as well as the pet, he actually gets double the common points for the spikes if he's fighting a pet class, but it's going to give him a lot of back-to-back finishers. Kiosko looking for the reset. The pet is spiked though, so Kroxu can definitely see him. Kiosko cannot sit in Fleshcraft or in stealth for long, but does he have a Fleshcraft of his own? Just watch the rogue craft his shield. Hunter's Mark is going to be on the rogue though, not going to be able to get a proper surprise opener versus the Hunter. Freezing Trap and Tar Trap could be down for Kroxu as well as Steel Trap. Evasion up for Kroxu, trying to get some damage versus Kiosko, but the Freezing Trap is going to stop him as he points him, marks him for death. I never realized how Fleshcraft has like that big green ball in the middle, kind of like in the center of the character, like kind of in the chest area. It's really bright. Surprisingly bright green. Kiosko crafted a shield of his own, ready for the assault from the rogue. As Kroxu looking for that reroll, got himself some really good buffs though. He got himself some killer buffs, could get a lot of cooldown reduction. Definitely gonna have defensives. Big spikes to the Kiosko, just spiking it back to back for the comp points. Quick disarm onto the entry. He got himself grenades though. Bombs in a back pocket is willing to send right to Kroxu's face. Death Chakram could be really deadly for the rogue. Does he himself faint blind to Kiosko? Look at to peel away. Kiosko cannot get out of those blinds. He only has access to the human racial as well as relentless, which will reduce some of the effectiveness of the crowd control from the rogue. Only by a bit. Kidney shot. I'm actually surprised how far you can hit kidney shot from. Big pistol from Kroxu. I didn't even realize he was setting up for a big go. And just taking him out. Kroxu taking down Kiosko with a pistol shot right in the chest. Actually, no, right in the side of the dome. He had him in the perfect angle. He got that execution style. Gonna be a quick gouge onto Jesus with a kidney shot to follow. AMS and Jesus got himself a big grippy hand. Kroxu with the Cloak of Shadows trying to reduce all of that magic damage. Safe in that Cloak of Shadows. Quick disarm onto Jesus before he can summon the Army of the Dead. That A-bomb is gonna do quite a lot of work though. The A-bomb limb has also done quite a lot of clawing. You can't really disarm the A-bomb limb. How do you disarm a limb? Jesus is going to sacrifice his pet as he's trying to summon a new one. I think he was the Battle Master's Trinket to give himself a little bit extra health to bolster his own defensives. Quick flash cut by the rogue, but Jesus does not sit at CC long at all though. And he goes for a quick interrupt on the Fleshcraft, which isn't going to last long for Kroxu. Jesus have to burn every defensive though. IBF and the death pack just to borrow some health, but the rogue is continuing to put pressure. The Spire continues to slice it down. Jesus taking him out, dispatching the Death Knight. Who's going to be up next is Albeta. Albeta is going to have to go and take down this rogue. This rogue is playing the proper duelist build. This is the spec for dueling other players. You got a lot of defense, you got a lot of offense, you got very short cooldowns, you got a lot of CC. You can just control the fight if you know how to play Outlaw. Which I'm surprised because there's not a lot of PvP guides on Outlaw. It's actually a spec that does really well in 2s. But even like Wowhead is like, yeah, we made guides for PvP by the way, but we decided to omit Outlaw completely. And it's like, come on, dude. Come on. It's such a fun spec, man. More people need to give it a go. It is a joy to play. Gonna be the Wake of Ashes for Albeta, dropping down the Consecration, but can't find the rogue. Might have to resort to picking up one of these eyes, which is gonna make Albeta a little bit weaker for a moment. 5% more damage taken, but it's gonna give him that true sight to see the rogue. Kroxu getting slammed with a Hammer of Justice. Not much you can do. I think it could be over for him. Albeta, does he have the proper go? Kroxu with the vanish, but you can't vanish the Justice. You can't vanish this Paladin. You can't escape the burst. He literally pressed vanish and it just like the hammer still went through. It just carved right through the shadows of the rogue trying to escape into. Didn't give him a chance. Oh my goodness. The rogue had such a good go too. So it's unfortunate. He had like 2 kills under his belt. He was doing really, really well. Albedo taking a lot of damage out of Archie. Surprising amount of damage. Albedo could be in trouble. Trinket with the Shield of Vengeance. That's just one is big defensive. That's going to be gone very, very soon. Albedo trying to build up a little bit of a holy power as he's trying to survive the onslaught by the Enhancement Shaman, which is rushing out with all his savagery. Just blasting out Albedo with the elements themselves. Albedo is a huge fan of the holy element, but all the other elements he's not really a friend of. As a big rock boy is just chasing after him, clobbering him down. I love the rock boy, how he does so little damage, even though it has really cool like damage animation. You would think that every one of those hits should do a lot of damage or something. Maybe interrupt for Archie, does interrupt him holy. Fleshcraft is not going to hold him. Looks like Fleshcraft is going to hold him. Normally when you interrupt the Paladin holy, you're like, you know what? I know you don't have a bop now or a bubble. You're exposed out in the open. Not much you can really do. Albedo's a whole nother story though. As Archie trying to see if he can blast out some Sunderings into Albedo. Maybe one more Storm Strike to go. Albedo with no health whatsoever. He's just believing in the light. He believes in the heals. Provided by Tyr? I don't really know where Paladins get a lot of their lore-wise. Well, a lot of their holy power from. I imagine Tyr, because Tyr's handling all of that, right? Maybe, potentially. Stun onto Archie. Get hit with a Hodge. There's going to be back-to-back hammers. Getting hammered by Albedo. But looks like he survives the onslaught. Albedo does some wings coming back up in 8 seconds. Maybe could make those wings work. He won't have a trinket or anything or stun with it. But he can maybe still make the damage happen. Or he got himself Ghost Toes, Flaming Wolves, empowering all these fire hits. Shield of Vengeance, gonna pop big onto Archie, but big Alabaster Follow. Albedo does use the bubble, Divine Protection in order to give himself a lot of survivability. Archie does go for the Spell Ward and Trinket, the Aegis, in order to reduce a lot of the magic damage taken. It's gonna be wall rotated after, as Albedo pops wings while in the bubble. Gonna be a stun defensively onto Archie. Gonna maybe save that stun until later and then burst at Archie, but he still got those wings rolling. Does he have himself the setup? It looks like he doesn't have the Necro setup just yet. Building for it though. Big damage on Archie, slamming down right through him. Does he get the setup? Archie trying to go for a heal, but Albedo just got so much damage. Oh my goodness. My god, this man right here. Blasting him out with Sajiro. Look at the chase justice itself. Trying to see if he can avenge some of the boys on his team. Quick charge, intercepted Albedo around the corner. Reflect up in case there's a Hodge to meet him. No Hodge. Albedo's a little bit more careful. Trying not to stun this warrior. Trying to stun himself into reflect. Is going to be a stun right after Sajura. Not burning a trigger for this one. Albedo is just building a holy power just to give himself as much survivability as possible. Burning off that mana since he doesn't really need that mana for anything else. Going to be an interrupt onto Albedo on holy. Sajura swapping the tension and actually playing it out as a Venthyr gamer. This is going to be really interesting. Fury Venthyr apparently has a really strong synergy, especially when you get to tier set. It's really strong. It's just a lot of pressure, a lot of damage output overall. Just a ton of regeneration. Basically, almost perma recklessness uptime, which is incredible. Reflect up for Sajuro. Albedo's a little more careful with the Hodge. I'm just waiting for Sajuro to go for some big damage. Just how much Albedo does go for a Hodge either way. Although he's disarmed, he can't really do a lot of damage to Sajuro. Is going to use that Hodge more defensively. Sajuro trying to see if he can charge Albedo, but the Hand of Freedom keeps the Paladin moving. I'm just waiting for the moment for Sajuro to just unleash the full burst. The full recklessness of a Fury Warrior. I'm just waiting for that moment. I just want to see just how hard he can clobber Albedo. Albedo just has to walk away from a pillar. Looks like he's charging towards Sajuro. He has wings coming up very soon. He's away from pillar. There's a perfect opportunity for Sajuro to make something happen. Reflect up in case Albedo goes for a Hodge. This is where Sajuro can maybe go for some damage. Maybe right potentially. He's going to leap away. Sees his wings, door shadows. Let's get interrupted. It's going to be Albedo actually turning to where Sajuro's about to go to. Actually trying to turn around to him. Sajuro with big defenses. Got himself in regeneration. Potentially maybe could get himself a lot of healing. Hodge by Albedo. That's going to be Sajuro sniping some health from Albedo with a quick disarm. Trying to see if he can maybe blast through Shield of Vengeance. Better be very careful with that Shield of Vengeance. Sajuro needs all the survivability in the world, but looks like he couldn't get any. Albedo does end up taking him out. I think Sajuro never even pressed Reckless as that go. That is super unfortunate. Anton, giving Albedo an opportunity to at least get himself a reset. He kind of walked at him, but didn't attack. He could have dismounted and everything. He's given an opportunity to catch a bit of a reset, re-heal, rejuve, recoup. Every other word except re-stealth. Paladins. I guess the burst is kind of stealthy. You don't expect it sometimes. Anton trying to see if he can set those chains down, slowing down the Paladin to a crawling halt. Paladin able to free himself, able to move, able to wait, could repair himself a little bit. Use the holy power to patch himself up. It's going to be stunned with that Wake of Ashes. I don't think he meant to on the ghoul. Big A-bomb. They try to go for a flesh cut. It's going to be interrupted out of Anton. Bob, not going to stop you. That's a lot of magic damage. Albedo might still be screwed. I think it might be over for him. Big rippy hand A-bomb doing a lot of work. It's a lot of physical damage that he's immuning. But the magic damage, the clawing shadows, the clawing damage out of Anton, especially since he's likely running the clawing shadows talent that transforms to Scourge Strike from a half physical, half magic damage of shadow to all shadow damage just clawing through the target. Risha looking to blade rush over to Anton. Chain of Ice slowing the rogue down while they have evasion. As Anton knows when to back up, when to engage with the enemy. While he's evading, back up, but keep him slow, keep him in place. Flash cut, want to get that interrupted, trying to counter the rogue as best as he can, since the rogue is going to be the aggressor here, going to be the pet, joining in, stone to Rizha. Rizha does go for the summon to Anton, again, slow down the rogue, get away from him, going to be Blade Rush to re-engage. The rogue goes for a vanish, maybe he can get himself a setup off of this. Anton could be in big trouble, does have a chicken for the rogue, trying to see if he can get some damage to the rogue, going to be the Cloak of Shadows against magic damage, but the physical damage still going through, the ghoul still doing a lot of work. Trinket exploding the ghoul, going to be a big hill by Anton. But he does need to get the goal back up, and then nice, not giving Anton an opportunity, just opening up on him from the middle of the arena. Not a big fan of rogues opening from the middle of the arena. If you guys can maybe make it a little more fair, a little bit more even, if you can just start at the start of your arena, start where you would normally go, not open in the middle, that would be great. You know, that would be great. But hey, that's some new rogues. Everybody got to learn the rules at some point, right? It just makes the groups a little bit more interesting and fun. Anyway, boys. We got Aspect. Sorry, Misclick. You good, my guy. You good. Don't worry about it. Yo, let's get another duel going, boys, yeah? Already got a 4 out of 5. May, how we doing? Jesus, how we doing? Also, Nemi apparently is making a group. How you doing, Nemi? Hope you're having a good one. What's your guys? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Understand you completely. It sounds like a cheesy police detective line. You can't vanish justice. Yeah. It is. Death Knight, purest followers have always believed that the gold does not sanctify the device. Nice put him, of course. And you go for Alliance, needs one more? Yo, I think Nemi was looking for a +1. You guys are more than welcome to join the duels for the 5v5 1v1 duels. We got ourselves player versus player, premium group, custom PvP, finder groups up number 5 in the search. And you have horde groups and possibly alliance groups. So essentially looking for a +1. I think May main is gone for the night. Wait, May, do you have a 5-man right now? May, type right now if you have a 5-man. I don't know if you have a 5 from before or if it's a 5 right now. Let me know. Do you have a 5-man right now, May? Just type real quick, just to make sure I got it. I got you. Because I had scrolled just now, and it kind of shows the all the older chats. So I don't know if that's like old chat or if it's like you still have a 5-man. Johan, yeah, I can add you if you guys got a group, or if you need to add one another. But you also should be able to see each other in LFG as well. If you just pop LFG, tap number 5, make sure all the filters are on, you're good to go. I know that Jesus is ready. Since you're looking for a +1 in the horde, how we doing on the team Alliance? 3 spots on Alliance. Yo, maybe we could get some more boys on Alliance so you have an Alliance group Q1 versus Jesus or Sentry. That'd be pretty fun. But if you guys are enjoying the stream, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. If you guys are new watching the stream, you might as well hit subscribe as well as hit the bell. If you're watching anyway, man, what are you doing? Might as well, boys. Might as well. I'm silenced, so I can't join that. Really? What'd you do? Subject, what's up? What'd you do? How'd you get yourself silenced? Huh? So May, I'm gonna guess May is done for the night. I'm not seeing a whisper. I'm guessing. Possibly. Wait, so you can't join through LFG? Wait, so it won't let you join if you're LFG? Really? So if you're silenced, you can do LFG groups? Kind of weird when you think about it. Huh. Or that one, horde needs one more for Jim Sentry. And you guys are more than welcome to join them. More than welcome to join them. Check out the LFG. Tough opponent for those who don't know his weak point. Yeah, true. I think with PvP, when it comes to like fighting each other 1v1, it's all about playing to your strengths and playing to your enemies' weaknesses. Like Death Knight strength, you can slow everybody down a lot. Outlaw Rogue strength, a lot of CC, lots of ways to deal with melee, with ranged classes, with really a ton of classes actually, just a lot of CC. Weakness, not a lot of magic damage. So play class is gonna take very little damage from you. You have to play for the long game. Also burst, it's very like CD reliant, very CD reliant with burst. But yeah, besides that, it's good. I'm in the group, but I'm still on the geared. Been at work, so I haven't been able to have the time. So I'm gonna try my best to do a pretty new max level PvP with rogues, so I might press spells. Yeah, it's all good. Do your thing, man. Do the best you can, Wolf. I can't really interact with players. They have to invite me. Really? Wow, that's really unfortunate. That is really weird, actually. So that kind of silence, huh? It's like, hey, okay, so you have to get invited, but you can't just like request to join. That's weird. So I was thought maybe like it was just a chat mute, but the fact that you can't even join groups, that's also pretty weird. One spot on lights, yo, let's go. Better get insane gear. Check harmony. It's item level 264, which means it's item level 275-ish when the PvP gear scaled up. That is really good item level, man. That is good. That's gear. That guy plays. That boy plays the game. You know what I mean? Has he got his weapon? Likely everybody in the PvP has got their duelist weapon as soon as you can. That should be the first thing you get if you're melee. Everybody else, I think, just goes for like stats. Like casters, I think, I don't know, casters probably still go for like their staff, their weapon as soon as they can, because that's just a load of intellect, isn't it? It's like the most amount of intellect. But a weapon for a melee is huge because a lot of your ability damage scales off of your weapon. So the better your weapon, the harder you hit naturally, like through autos as well as certain other abilities. Not all abilities scale with weapon, but a lot of them do. So like maybe like Death Knight, Paladin, certain spells, certain abilities like Judgment maybe don't scale. They scale probably off of strength stat, but not really off of a better weapon specifically. So that's probably stuff like that. Also, I have no PvP gear. I'm gonna get a white. Oh no! But as long as you got versatility, it's as good as you can get for PvP gear. Yeah. So we need one more over on the Team Alliance, boys, with Grain looking for a +1. We need one more over for the Team Sentry, looking for a 1, man. Looking for one more. What happened to Krager? Why did Krager not play, by the way? Yo, Sentry, why is Krager not playing, man? Is he doing something else? He got something else going on, pushing arenas? You get him back in here. Let him play first so you can get a first full go. Because I was excited to see Krager play, man. I was really excited. Great stream, man. Yo, what's up, Birdsham? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Yo, boys, if you guys think the same, if you think this is a great stream, having a good time, give the stream a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it, man. Hit the like button. It helps out the channel tremendously. Also, if you're new watching and you haven't hit subscribe yet, or the bell, might as well, dude. You're watching the stream anyway, you might as well hit subscribe as well as the bell. Yo, I kind of want to get some soda. Did I eat anything? I did have breakfast. I had coffee. I'm feeling really hungry though. Is it me, man? Is it me? I almost feel like I'm like, it's almost like low sugar. I guess I didn't really have anything with sugar. Or maybe it's just the lack of sleep, man. I haven't been sleeping that well. I definitely feel like I need a little bit more energy in me though. I'm thinking grab a soda real quick, chat. Yeah, what are big PvP tips? Need some big PvP tips? I got a sub-rogue PvE guide for now, but I need to make more for sure. Have we done Kyrian sub? No, but Kyrian sub is insane with double legendaries, 100% crit. Yo, beat my newest video from, I did upload that video, right? Please tell me I uploaded it. Please tell me I uploaded it, because that was my sub-rogue burst in there. There's my sub-rogue burst in there. Hold on, I just gotta make sure. Content. Where's that? Public. Yeah. Yeah, that burst with a rogue. You guys should peep that video from the morning, man. It's huge. Sub-rogues are insane with that Kyrian setup. I got thirsty watching the comments of these deals. Gotta grab a soda, dude. Yeah, let me do it real quick. Let me grab a quick soda. We got a group over on the Team Alliance, boys. Looking for a +1. We got ourselves Sentry. Looking for a +1 in the Horde. Just need one more Alliance or Horde to join in. We got about another hour of duels? Unless we just draw in groups. Otherwise, I'm down to play for a little bit longer tonight, boys. Let me grab a soda real quick. BRB. Here we go, boys. Yo, do we got a 5? Yo, Jesus. You have a group, my guy? Let me know. Or does Nemi have a +1? Does Nemi have a 5-man ready to go on Alliance? Do you have Nemi added? Yo, whoever's part of the Alliance group, do you guys, how many more do you need? Real quick. How many more do you boys need? I was gonna come back to WoW after logging in, all the necessary catch-up quests and PvE console. I have to be able to do the PvPs too much. Like what? What are we thinking? Renown? Renown is pretty easy to get. Slave world bosses every single week. You can even just spam layer 9 Torghast. It's pretty easy. It's pretty quick. You get a little bit of Soul Ash and Soul Cinders. You can also just do the story campaign for Zerath Mortis. It really is a quick story. It gives you a lot of renown while you're at it. So if you're trying to like save time on catching up renown, literally just do the story of Zereth Mortis. It takes seconds. It's literally like what, 15 minutes of content. You can find 15 minutes out of your day, right? Unless you like really read every single quest, and then maybe it can be like, you know, 30 minutes. But like if you just skip it through just doing the little quest, it doesn't take long chat at all, does it? It really doesn't. You can get through in a single sitting, honestly. Like all the story chapters are right now, and you get your belt legendary. Yeah, layer 9 Torghast is really quick. You'll get a lot more soul ash than before, which is kind of good. Remember they added Torghast? Matt's back vendor. Yeah, so if you get a lot of like cosmic flux, then you don't actually need to even do Torghast. You just convert 3000 cosmic flux into enough materials to make a max rank legendary if you wanted to. Like you don't even need to step into Torghast. Gearing, what do you want to do? Mythic Plus gear? Mythic Plus gamer? Just do Mythic Pluses. You want to raid? Join a raiding guild. I would suggest joining like a community, like a casual raiding guild, like actual raiding guild, so you can play with other players that are interested in PvE content. But seriously, if you're looking on pugging, you're just going to make your life harder. Seriously, take your time out of the day, look for guilds in the server that actually do content, that are looking to improve as players, that are looking to play whether you're casual normals, whether casual heroics, whatever it is. That's just bodies that you can always queue Mythic Pluses with, honestly. PvP, get yourself a full set of honor gear. You literally gear through PvP by doing PvP. So like conduits. Getting friendly with the Zereth Mortis guys gives you like an item for like 239 conduits, which is pretty good. I mean, if you need all your conduits, if you just need all of them, just talk to the broker vendor right here and they give you an item for like 200 item level all conduits. You just unlock all of them. It's like if you really need them, you just gotta get renown. So I guess you gotta get max renown with a covenant, which is pretty easy nowadays. Or you just get friendly with those brokers and you get an item that lets you get all the conduits. It doesn't even really matter the item of the conduits. Like having the conduit is better than not having it in the first place. Our item level is good, but it's like what, 1%, 2% increases of the conduit value. I mean, again, like we said earlier, like whether there's a rogue, your poisons do like 22% more damage or 22.5% more damage. Like, does it make that big of a difference? I mean, maybe. Ready? What do you have? 3 rogues? Yo, is one rogue outlaw or assassin? If it's a bit of variety, then I will allow it. I will allow it. Yo, Sentry's ready? Yo, Sentry, we're gonna get you versus Grain. I think that's what it'll do. We'll get Grain versus Sentry and then Jesus versus the Grain. Let the Alliance boys play. Story got me from 40 to 70 renown and still haven't finished yet. It's nuts. Yeah, it's a lot of renown. Like, seriously, you're thinking like, man, I'm gonna need to grind forever. Literally just do the Zereth Mortis story. You'll be getting the chapters done, you'll be getting friendly reputation higher, and you'll also be getting renown. It's like, how many birds with one stone, with one club, and you get to spin that club like it's like a Beyblade, like some kind of like a cheesy build in, what's that game? Tell me, I'll tell you. God, what is the game everybody's playing? Elden Ring. Yeah, the 2 subs, 1 assassin. You know what? I'll allow it, Grain. I will allow it. We're gonna have a lot of rogues in here, but I'm okay with that. You know what? Let's get these Alliance boys in here. Let's get him in here. 2 sub rogues, 1 assassin. Not much of a variety, but we'll allow it this time around. I'm sure Archie will be able to slap these rogues down. The Daily Covenant quest is nice too. Earn some money as well. Yeah, there it is. How are you today? What's up, Teddy? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. How do you join Duels? Giles, LFG, man. Pop them on there. Pop on LFG if there's groups up. Every time the arena is over, pop on LFG, see if there's people looking. Just to remind everyone, get 50 rep per boss in your raid. Yeah, like if you do the raid bosses, like even doing a normal, that's quite a lot of rep as well. And you just look for tier set pieces. You can get tier set from your Great Vault, from doing Mythic Plus, Great Vault rewards, for PvP rewards, for doing raid bosses. A lot of them on normal are really easy. They're starting to poke out on LFR, so like some of the bosses you could do on LFR pretty easily too. Like even if low item of a tier set, it's still a tier set. It's still really, really big. Like that bonuses is huge, even if you get them on LFR. It's still pretty massive. It might be a little behind on health since it is a low item level, but that bonus for damn, it's kind of massive. Get yourself a double PvP trinket if you're going to PvP too. First, double PvP trinket. Definitely look for double PvP trinket as soon as you can. Did I save the last duel? I don't know if I did. I don't know if I did. I want to make sure I do. I want to save all these duels. Wait, hold on. QWA. Oh no! Wait, hold on. Wait. What QWA is just going in. Oh, this rogue is just going in. Oh no. Switch. TWA is already just going in versus Arky as we were trying to say some audio, and TWA getting blasted out immediately. Oh no! What just happened to that man, Arky? This man literally just opened up on Arky and you turn it around on him, literally inhaling soul. Like a demon dog that he is. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's so tiny. Originally, the boss was like, yo, we got a group, but we got 3 rogues. Is that okay? You know what? With Arky taking 1 rogue out of the game, it's basically like 2 rogues. It's no biggie. Gonna be, what's the name? Feck? Is that what it is? F-E-K? Feck Couch? I don't even know. We're gonna be playing the dwarf? I haven't seen dwarf rogues ever. Dark Iron 2. Wait, that actually looks kind of cool. What the? That actually looks kind of neat. I don't know why. Oh, what is going on? Sunder by the shaman is Feck. Looking to get out of there. F-E-K. Feck. F-E-K. I guess this is going to be his closest name I can get. What is it? Fekaluch? I don't know what that means. Honestly, I have no idea. Vanish as a rogue tried to see if he could break away the kind of combat from the elemental wolves. I was going to call them demon doggers, but they are like, you know, molten dogs. They look like dogs from hell. But in fact, looking for a bit of a reset versus Arky. Shadow Blades opener, gonna be the Shadow Blades with a Cosmic Trinket, full burst up. Arky's gonna take a lot of damage from this. Gonna be that Necro Shield trying to see if he can cover for him. In fact, does he go for the double Trinket, double Legendary? I think he used Vanish way earlier. Big Ellie Blast onto this rogue as he goes for a disarm versus Arky. As Arky, you just not even popping a defense, just yet. Feck goes for a evasion. Trying to keep the pressure rolling versus Arky, while also trying to mitigate the damage they're taking. Kidney shot onto Arky. The ghost rules are on him. Again, molten rules. Looks like puppies from hell, honestly. Trying to get some calm points off of those things. But you better just go for backstabs if you're going to be stabbing wolves. Because I only... Oh, zapped them down. Arky just blasted these rogues out, man. Oh my goodness. Why me so small? Wait, why did you go small? As a rogue? I think it's because he drained you. He literally drained your soul, and he sacrificed the soul of the other rogue. Arky is just eating these rogues up for breakfast. Who's going to be up next? We got Beggar on that team. Got himself like a demonic TBC Mog. We got Tarion. Oh, I like the tattoos, dude. Exposed shoulders? That looks good. And the weapons. Oh, these are the prop warrior weapons, too. One-handers. Are you a one-hander kind of guy now? What's happening? There's no way you went one-hander, right? Did you do it for the Mog? Did you find a way to like cheese the weapon so you got both one-handers? What is going on? Beggar gonna be up next versus Arky as he goes in for stealth as he got hit with a flame shock during the fleshcraft. This is gonna be an opener as a Beggar playing that assassination. Maybe this rogue is gonna be able to blast through Arky potentially. Big zap to the Beggar though as he's kind of getting low on health. Next zap could be huge. Arky is melting this rogue really quickly. Beggar popping himself for a second. Frost shock by Arky. Big Ellie Blast. Beggar kind of low on health. Might have to go for Cooker Shadows. Wait, what the blindness? He's no way. Arky greeted for a trinket just so he could zap the rogue. What is going on? Oh my god, these rogues are not even standing a chance versus Arky the Shaman. Oh my goodness. Wait, remember that cinematic back from BFA where assassins attacked and Thrall as well as Starfang fought him off? Dude, Thrall, I mean, why would Sylvanas send rogues at him? Look at Arky, he's dealing with rogues easily. Ball's gonna be up next. Is he playing Demonology with a Succubus? Oh, this could be huge. The Succubus player for that From the Shadows talent is going to give him a lot more Shadow Flame damage, and fast cast Shadow Bolts is going to be a quick interrupt. But Arky Spell Warden out really early, trying to put pressure onto Ballas. That's also going to be a Morning Call, but Ballas with a fear. Earth Elemental is in play as Ballas is trying to get some Shadow Bolts into Arky. He used to build up for a lot of resources. He used to get himself a lot of pets with a big tyrant, everything. So he used to make sure there's maximum range away from Arky. Curse of Exhaustion isn't really going to stop Arky. That's the big problem. So you can't really slow down the Shaman, since he can just counter by using Ghost Wolf. While the boss is trying to get himself some resources, more pets up and running. Is he going to get himself the full army? Stone to Ballas, trick inside of it, Decimated Bolt, I think, onto Arky, burning through the Fleshcraft Shield, trying to get some big demon bolts in, but Arky got himself plenty of healing to work with. Ballas, does he have anything more here? Gonna be Succubus CC, at least he got himself some seduction onto Arky. Maybe he can go for Shadow Bolts on the Earth Elemental instead? You could just build up resources off that Earth if you wanted to. Arky, I think you used a Tremor. No, something broke him out of that CC, out of that fear. Still continue to try to blast out Arky with a Shadow Bolt Sunder. by the Shaman. Balls does go for a bit of a reset behind the pillar. Demonic Turret might be in play here. ASUS is looking for a bit of a reset away from the Shaman. Interrupt is up for the Shami. Ballas with a dark pack very soon, but it might just rot down before it happens. Maybe the Succubus could go for Seduce to get some CC. Zap from afar, or he just isn't just blasting these boys out. I really like the play that Ballas try to make the from the shadows work, because there's a cool build you could do with the Demonology Warlock for a big one shot. Although you have to CC Arhi, you have to put him in the Succubus CC and just use that Earth Elemental to build your resources and pets off of, and then go for the Execute on the pet. And then turn the attention onto Arhi. You have to play it like very long term. I don't know how well that could work in a 1v1, but it has been done before. This kind of big Necrolord burst with a full big setup, one shot, has been done before in this channel by Warlocks. It just takes a little bit of time, but with a class with a pet like Earth Elemental, that's like what you need to do. You need to CC the Shaman, DPS that Earth Elemental. Gonna be Arhi, meaning with Talrion, as there's gonna be immediate ages for Talrion, looking to reduce a lot of the magic damage it's taking. I believe that the Ellie Wolves do magic damage too. I feel like those bites would do fire damage, wouldn't they? Or is it all physical and just have a bonus fire? Big knockdown onto Arhi with that Night Fae burst. Talrion looking to keep Night Fae burst onto Arhi, but Arhi walking out of his spell warden right now. Talrion super low in health. Does he go for Enraged Regeneration? Trying to keep himself alive. Gotta love himself a lot of damage rolling. Gonna be tricked out of the stun. Arhi with an Aegis. It's not really gonna help him much versus Talrion, since he got only physical damage. Wait, somehow the pet attacking from Anton. I don't know what's going on. The pet charged in. Not really sure what happened. Talrion kind of low in health. How much go for Enraged Regeneration with that pet joining in? Talrion might be in trouble though. Trying to go for his main Bloodthirst. Is gonna back up out of there. Spell Reflect as he got all these ghosts was attacking, and maybe he could just sit in Soul Shape and regenerate health. He does have a Soul Shape heal actually. That is helping him a little, add 30% dampener. Talrion getting hit with a quick Sunder. Can Zerker Rage out of it if he wants to though. Arhi got himself full flash. So Talrion's gonna be playing from behind for now. He's just in a situation where he might be in trouble. Is he actually playing with one-handers? Or is that like one-handers mod to look like two-handers? Because if he's actually playing one-handers, he might legit be in a bit of trouble. He doesn't have nearly the same stamina to survive some of the bursts from Arhi. He doesn't have the same survivability. He's going to try to go for as much self-healing as possible. Big zaps out of Arhi with a massive Primordia Bolt set up. The next Lightning Bolt proc is going to do a double zap into Talrion. That's gonna do a lot of damage. Zap comes through, double zap, disarm to Arhi, trinkets out of it. Talrion might be big trouble if here onto the Shaman. Does Talrion have any more survivability? Maybe he can leave behind the pillar with some first aid. He's gonna give himself, I guess, a commanding shout, but at this point, he doesn't really have much to work with. Next, go by Arhi. Could be really big. Gonna be Talrion catching up a little bit of health in that exchange, but he's still trying to stay away. Reflect is up. Again, no health whatsoever. Arhi just got him on the ropes the whole time. Does get himself a quick heal with Rage Regen. Potentially could be the big turnaround for Talrion. Maybe Spell Warden coming back online right now. That is in Rage Regen. Should have Spell Warden back up. Knocked down into Arhi with a Night Fae. Wants to keep Arhi, and that Night Fae burst is going to be Spell Warden up. Needs to get him as much self-healing as possible. It's going to be a lot of regeneration. Got himself a lot of healing right now. Barely surviving. Wall for Arhi. Talrion. Spell Warden is helping him out quite a bit. Needs more healing though. He got himself a Reflect in case Arhi glasses spell on him. Oh, wait, no way! Oh, you better give this man an honor duel. Oh, what? No, he died. No. He died to a flame shock. No way! Arhi got a 5 kill there! No way! Talrion is such a close game. Yo, it felt like Arhi was just walking and stomping through these boys. Talrion was there to challenge the Shaman threat. And even then, he was able to smite him down. Arhi was not gonna get down without a fight. Damn! Clutch. That was close, boys. What the? Oh my god. I think Argus is something about claiming all their souls. And Zardon chat saying, Talrion Krasovchik saying Talrion is a handsome, beautiful man. Call him beautiful. That was beautiful. That was awesome. That was such a close deal though. I was edging my seat for there. Yeah, at the end, you don't know who's gonna win, who's gonna lose. You're like, yo, what is it gonna be, man? It's gonna be. You just can't tell. Echo wiped at 9.9 on Jailer, and the reveal that Jailer has a secret phase when dropped below 10%. Yo! Jailer, secret phase, 10%? Let's go. Echo at 9.9, boys. Who do you think is going to win, Liquid or Echo at this point? It's just between those two right now, right? Unless Ask A Gaming just kind of swoops in out of nowhere, man. It just steals it, just yoinks it. Just out of nowhere, just blast it to the bosses, 0 wipes, just absolutely crushing it. It'd be hilarious. I was so close, man. Guys, tell me the specs for PvP through Classic Warrior, Rogue, or Hunter. All of them are good. Yo, Grain, let me know when you have a team ready. I'm gonna queue you versus Jesus next, if you guys are down. With 3 specs for PvP, Warriors are exceptionally good. Fury is on the rise, but Arms is exceptionally strong as well. I think I would like them both, though. Warrior and Rogue. Rogue is really good too. Hunters, Beastmaster still dominates. Survival is getting a little bit better. A Marksman has some cheese behind it with like line of sight bursts that it can do. It's some really cheesy stuff. How do we not get a Blackrook hold all night long, dude? How? Blizzard, that's one of my favorite arenas. I actually really enjoy Blackrook hold. I don't know why you hold back Blackrook hold from me, but I really want to play it. And Blizzard just won't let me play it. Again, triple Rogue in that team, but you know what? If it's gonna be the same game like Arhi just walking in. If somebody, maybe I'll be able to walk in and slamming a Rogue down and be like, you know what? It's kind of like a true Rogue. In a way. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like a 2 Rogue thing. Because one is just dead. But you never know. Yeah. Was it Wolf that was playing the TWA guy? Yo, he did say he has no gear, so I guess that will happen. Are you on EU or NA servers? I play on NA, but right now we're doing these duels over on the EU chopper. What's up, bro? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Let's get us as another group, another duel going, boys. Switch. I want to do a new song. Ooh, this one is an interesting one. We got us as team 1 with Bala's gonna be first up on the Shadow build with Albedo looking to crush the build before he gets a play. Balas does need to get himself a bit of a setup for the most amount of shadow damage. Unless he's not running the big commit build. Does get himself a bunch of shadow bolts with Albedo. Gonna be the trinket, balls with a wall, got himself some casting, gonna be Decimate Bolt versus Albedo, does himself the big go, needs himself Demon Doggers and everything. Albedo could be under a ton of pressure, but Ballas is also under a ton of pressure as well. Albedo getting kind of low in health is gonna go for as much self-healing as possible. Ballas does need to go for a Tyrant play as well. Fear onto Albedo. How does he get that fear and not interrupted? Albedo just didn't press that interrupt button. Maybe he was hoping here to have no damage take down Ballas. Stun onto Albedo. Tyrant join him. Albedo could be in trouble if Ballas got any more burst setup. Stun onto Ballas. Needs himself an out. Gonna be the succubus CCS Albedo getting blasted out by those imps into a shield of Inner's proc. And Ballas trying to see if he can escape from running out. Albedo, does he have anything here? Gonna be the gateway. The pets are continuing to blast at Albedo, but looks like the Paladin is gonna be able to slam down the Warlock out of the game. With Beggar gonna be up next. Versus Albedo. Did those two play each other before? Beggar and Albedo? Potentially? But Beggar does need to go for the What's with the Albedo dropping down banners on people, man? That's toxic. Maybe he's just he's trying to show it off. He's like, oh, you know, I got it. I want to show it off, guys. Here it is. Can you do that with the other flags of ownership? Like the Alliance one and the WAD one? Is that still a thing? I haven't seen those in a while. Gonna be stunned on Albedo. Full Vendetta out of the Rogue. Does he go for the big go? Gonna be a bubble as Albedo sees the Cosmic Trick and joining in. It's part of that burst. Beggar vanishing into stealth, diving away from Albedo immediately as soon as he sees that bubble out of the Paladin. Albedo does have 20 seconds on that wing, so he could have himself a really big burst versus Beggar very soon. Is gonna go get himself a full flash drive. Beggar could also go for a flash drive of his own if he wanted to, unless this man is a Night Fear gamer. I think he is a Fleshcraft guy though, is it not? Or am I wrong on that one? Albedo is mounted up, waiting for the Rogue. Eyes get picked up again, and Beggar does want to go for the go here. Does get a stab, Garrote onto Albedo. He's building up some damage of his own. Maybe get a shot. Shield of Vengeance is going to be up through double shield. So Beggar had to go through double the shields just to be able to get into the health bar of Albedo. Trying to go for a Cloak of Shadows before the Shield of Vengeance pops. There goes the pop, but now he's not immune, not covered for that Hodge. Unless he chooses to trinket. Beggar with a trinket out. Blanch Albedo. He breaks out of it immediately. Beggar doesn't have any ways out unless he gets a Shadow Melt, but the AoE gets him out. No. Albedo does end up taking them down. Man, that Pally burst is huge. Someone flag him when he dies. I mean, if he is going around putting flags into people, just someone put a flag in himself and be like, well, fair play. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're gonna be telling me I'm trying to walk into Albedo, who had a little bit of wing still rolling. That's a lot of momentum to walk into. That's like walking into a truck that's still speeding after just hitting somebody and trying to see if you can stop it. Gonna be a disarm onto Albedo for a quick second. Talaran with a Bladestorm, not playing the Tormented King's Legendary by the looks of it. So wonder what you're gonna play as a Fury Warrior when it comes to your second Lego. I mean, your primary Lego, I guess. That's going to be Knight for knockdown. Albedo walking out of that Knight Fair ability. Reflected back, the stun onto Albedo, who does have wings ready to go. Bob could be out already. Albedo getting super low. It's going to be that Bob. Shattering throw by Talaran. No stun for Albedo. Talaran just looking to turn up the heat with Recklessness, trying to be reckless and take down the Paladin. Is going to get the charges around the corner. Quick fear as Albedo does try to escape it with a Hand of Freedom. And Talaran trying to make sure he can position himself so he could fight Albedo without giving an opportunity to escape. Gonna be even more enraged. Reflectors up in case Albedo goes for a stun. Doesn't go for it this time. Maybe Albedo has a stun this time around. Trying to get interrupted on the holy. That's gonna be a Flash Scaff. No dampening, so Flash Scaff gains full value. And Talaran does not have cooldowns rolling into the Flash Scaff to get through it really quickly. Shattering throw was already used. Stun onto Talaran. Does Albedo have big damage? Big procs. No wings. Does he take it down without a procs? Oh my god, he definitely did get him low. Talaran does go for Rage Regeneration and going for a Bloodthirst off of that Kevin Slime that Albedo spawns in. Talaran is able to recover health, but he's got a Paladin with the wings available with just a few seconds. Next stun, if he can reflect it, that'll be the golden opportunity for Talaran to maybe make a play. Definitely needs to set himself up to try to plan to reflect the stun. Albedo does set himself up for a big hammer. Waiting off of the stun later. Maybe Talaran has a Bladestorm. Maybe potentially could go for a disarm. Albedo's just going for the damage with wings to follow. It's going to be Spell Warden trick at 4. Talaran, not Spell Warden, but rather Aegis absorbing a good portion of that magic damage into that shield. Albedo turning the attention onto his own health bar rather than the health bar of Talaran. Looking to build Holy Power and get himself as much self-healing as possible. A quick disarm. Albedo is limited on the amount of Holy Power he can generate. Talaran getting blasted up by hammers back to back. Albedo's just getting crazy good procs. It's going to be even more procs, and Talaran has to back up out of there. Another leap. Just trying to stay away as best as he can for Albedo, who's got so much damage, so much potential right now. And Talaran looking to maybe turn the odds into his favor, but just escaping for Albedo for a quick second. Finally, we're dropping into that dampener, 3% dampening. Maybe Talaran could go for a Shadowlands, does go for a trinket immediately out of that Hodge. Even though Albedo wasn't going to go for damage, I think Talaran's health was low enough where if we don't trinket it, I think if Albedo has the procs, it still could be really, really deadly. Knockdown onto Albedo, as Talaran popping on cooldowns. It's going to be another knockdown as Albedo is just going to have his Shield of Vengeance just seared away inside of that Ancient Aftershock. That shield is going to pop back on Talaran, who does have defensives. Disarm onto Albedo, just to get him low enough. That's going to be a big Enrage Regeneration as he gets hit with a stun. And Albedo just backs up out of there. Just wants to give Talaran no healing at all. Wants to disrupt his healing opportunity. And not give him that much healing. But that impending victory gives you quite a big heal. Gonna be Talaran with an interrupt on that Holy. Albedo does have a bubble back up though in case he needs it. Shield of Vengeance. No, it's actually not up, but his Flash Cap covered himself for now. Albedo got quite a lot of damage, ready to go. Procs are ready. Talaran with a reflect in case there's a Hodge to follow, but now Albedo has himself in a setup where he could go for the Hodge in case he gets more. Procs versus Talaran, who goes for a Bladestorm. Lots of rage generated. Might go for a more defensive play or offensive. Is going to give himself a little bit of a heal with impending victory. Lots of healing, even the 10% dampening, but is going to start ramping up little by little. Albedo under a bit of pressure. As Talaran ramping up, get himself quite a good amount of procs of rage generation. Getting a bunch of rampages back to back. Disarm onto Albedo for a second. Does hold them to a bubble trinket as well as wings. Could be really deadly situation. Talaran with a Hodge. No outs. I think it's might be over. Albedo looking to capitalize on the damage. Barely getting him. It's going to be down for the count. Oh my goodness. That is rough. That is really, really rough. Gonna be Feck up next as a Subtlety Rogue versus Albedo. Man, Albedo just so far blasted these boys out. Oh my goodness, I think we gotta put Albedo versus Arhi. Gonna be getting a shot on Albedo. Feck taking so much damage out of the Paladin though. Gonna be that evasion trying to reduce as much damage as he can. As Albedo with a single global was able to take down so much of this rogue setup. Stun, does he have a trinket? Is that gonna be enough though? Does it do anything for you? One more hammer could be the end. Blind onto the Paladin, and looks like the rogue get to breathe another breath. But not for much longer. Shield of Vengeance, dude. If you swung around the corner, that Shield of Vengeance pops next to you. Depending on how low that shield is, I feel like that could one-shot you. Shadow Blades are up for Feck, trying to go for a big Flagellation Burst. Albedo does go for the bubble, just doesn't want to play games with this rogue, and that's going to be down for the count. Just slamming the hammers. I don't even know if he has real wings, or if it was proc wings just now, but he does end up slamming him. And TWA is the final rogue. over for the team one. Try to go for an honorable bow with Albedo. He isn't giving him opportunity. Gonna be a flash guy. The CWA does go for a vanish as well as a shadow step, burning that vanish really early. That definitely is gonna send him behind. Albedo does have wings coming back up in 30 seconds. So if TWA doesn't go fast enough, I guess there is a bob that he gotta get through him. This Paladin is a raid boss. He literally is, man. He literally is. The amount of damage this man puts out is kind of nuts. TWA just looking for him a bit of a Shadow Blades opener. Kyrian burst into Albedo. Hodge by the Paladin. Trinket by TWAs. He's just expecting the biggest burst out of the Pally. That's just damage out of the Pally without even wings. He's just slamming right through TWA's health. Got himself a quick sippy with the quick disarm. Just taking those weapons and trying to steal him away. Smoke bomb. Grain someone on the side. Bob. Oh my god. Just clothesline him with those hammers. My goodness. Albedo with a 1v5. Paladins with double Lego are looking kind of scary, man. If they get a crit on the Necrolord together with that final verdict, that's a deadly combo. You remember when everybody played Kyrian Paladin? I think this is like even deadlier. This is like a really, really deadly combo. I think it's a lot more guaranteed just because with hammers Kyrian, you're like, maybe I'll get some random hammers. Maybe I won't. But here's just like, yo, I'm gonna get that Divine Storm immediately every single time. You know what I mean? Alrighty, boys, let's get another open running, yeah? Another duel for the night. Sentry ready. Grain is ready. I think we gotta put Jesus and Sentry against one another, man. We gotta get R here versus Albedo against one another. We gotta put those two juggernauts against one another. See which one of those two comes out on top. Because R he just had a hell of a game, and now Albedo had a hell of a game. And now what we gotta do is put these two guys that got a 1v5s and see how well they do. Self-confidence, that's what we embark on expedition to destroy the Paladin's core. We got it, man. You gotta have the self-confidence. You just gotta do it. You don't think about it. You just gotta do it. Just gotta give it a try. You know what I mean? Archie stole my name. Archie. First people been streaming on today. What's up, Archie? I do, my man. I'm good with my guy. To ask if somebody might be able to flag the guy if they can slay him in the first place. Jesus, let me know if you're ready. Otherwise, I guess I'll get Grain versus Sentry again. I'll give them another chance to play. There's a lot of dudes on the team Sentry also didn't get a chance to play, to be fair. So we might do that. Might just do that as well. Yeah, potentially, possibly. Just let me know if you're ready. Otherwise, we'll just do Team Alliance and Team Horde again. We lost one? Okay, it's fine. If you guys want to open the group up and see if you can maybe fill that spot, maybe we can go again. Maybe we can get one more in here. One more for the evening, one more for the night, one more for the road. I am getting really hungry though, boys. Oh my god. So let me see that Jailer Mythic phase, by the way. So Jailer drops to below 10%, 9%. So then he waddles over to Azeroth. He's literally walking to Azeroth at 7%, 6%, 5%, 4%. What is it? Azeroth's health. Oh, he just literally walks up and blasts Azeroth super hard. Wait, what the? Secret phase. Yeah, so when the Jailer drops to 10% health, he just starts waddling to Azeroth. Look at that. Hold on. This is Scribe POV real quick. He waddles over to Azeroth and just starts smashing with his big hammer. Look at that. Blast. 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 Literally destroys Azeroth. And then goes to divert his own life and kills everybody. Damn. Is it just like a DPS race at the end? Like when he gets 10%, you're just gonna kill him before he kills Azeroth? So pull him as far out as you can and then nuke him? Is that the play? Wait, the fact that these guys actually see below 10% is huge. How is it going so far, man? Who is ahead in the competition? Echo with, it says 13% best pull, but it's way lower than that. Liquid with 15% best pull. Yo, Echo has had less pulls than Liquid, and they got a lot of prog in there. That's crazy. That's nuts. Oh my god. Yeah, wow. Warcraft Logs has like 13% versus 15%, but it's a lot lower than that. Or maybe they just had a 10% pull, which is kind of nuts. That's crazy, man. That's insane. How we doing? We lost one. Still looking. Jesus, let me know when you're ready. Sentry, I know you're ready. Grain, let me know when you get a +1. Otherwise, if we take too long, man, I think we'll just call it. What's on online? You're more than welcome to join in, man. I'm trying to one-shot people here, but first face and Hanson Shaman, then a ret. Yeah, it's pretty tough, honestly. In mock control, Azeroth is soft and rage because Azeroth should be dropped below 10%. Not part of the secret phase. This part of the secret phase is the cast he does. Oh, okay, I see. So when Azrael drops 10%, he just walks up and finishes it. Okay, I see how that goes. I didn't realize. I thought it was part of the phase, honestly. That's cool. I can't wait to prog on the boss myself. We got double Legos tier set, so it feels like we are having a lot easier time with some of these bosses. We're done. Jesus, looks like his team is over. That's all good. So I guess Sentry and Grain are the last ones. This is the cast he does. I wonder what that cast does. It's something about diverting power. Well, that's pretty cool. That's gonna be a really cool fight, man. We haven't even killed Jailer Heroic, by the way. We gotta do that at some point. Slay Jailer on Heroic, get everybody that mount and AOTCs. But we needed a couple more tier pieces as well. But we did get down, what, chat? This week we actually got Skulllegs down. Oh, last week was Skulllegs. This week we got Zymox and the Sausage all in the same night. It's actually kind of crazy. Zymox and the Sausage, really easy. We gotta get working on Pantheon, and I guess the Huvium, and then Halandras, and then go for other bosses afterwards. Can return to fill a group if you want me to, guys. Yeah, it's up to you, Wolf. It's whatever you want to do, fam. If they wanted to kill Jailer, they have to read the Encyclopedia Fantasia. Really? Maybe. Maybe. 732. Groups are basically done. I think we can call it here, boys. I think we had a lot of good duels tonight. Already. Wait, Grain got a group? Wait a second. We got one more in us, boys. One more. Uno mas for the 5v5 1v1 duels of this evening, boys. Uno mas. Real quick. We got Albedo joining Team Ballas. Wait a second. Yo! They're swapping up, boys. They're swapping up teams. I don't like that. Hopefully Team Archie has a full set of boys. We got one more in there, guys. Let's go. I like that. Yo, we got a variety. Look at those two teams, man. Let's go. Hell yeah. Which? Did we just forget wiped? Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Honestly. Alrighty, boys. We got ourselves Team 1 to go with Ballas. Over on his Demonology Warlock. I don't know if he's running Succubus build or is he going to go back to like the normal build. I guess we'll find out. We got ourselves a beta joining Team Alliance with Beggar on that team together with Teller in the back. And we got ourselves Epic. Wait. It's a XXA. Wait, Epic Cat? Cat. Wait. Happy Cat. His name is Happy Cat. H-A-P-I-K-A-T. Happy Cat. More or less. Close enough. Happy Cat. I like that. We got Happy here versus Antibanon over on the team 2. We got ourselves Rinaldo as a sub rogue. We got ourselves Krongs to look at you crank it out. We got ourselves Archie as well as Jiro. It looks like Happy Cat gonna be first up versus Anton. I like that name. Happy Cat. Gonna be going for the big, is it Necrolord gamer? He is a flesh crafter. Gonna be Antimadam with the anti-magic shell versus the Thorns, trying to see if he can fight through the prickly feral druid. That A-bomb limb is gonna keep the feral in place with a stun to follow army that are joining, clawing at the feral's body. And his iron bark skin with a survival of the fittest, trying to survive the burst out of Ansa, but he's not able to really go anywhere. Why's it so slowed? Looks like he was like walking. Epic Cat is still in the bad spot. Chain of Vice is having to power shift. Just trying to see if he can escape Vanish out. It actually gets himself a reset. What the? Shadow melted out of there. No way. Answer but dumb. Better be extra careful by making sure there's dots at all times on the target, because otherwise you're just going to have the feral vanishing on you. Make sure all those diseases, all those dots are on him at all times. Otherwise, you're going to get a vanish like that. As Happy got himself a little bit of a reset. Potentially could get Barsket back up. Anton just making sure to keep himself as healthy as possible. Get the swarm flying and swirling around. Happy going to be the IBF to break himself out of the stun. Still holding on to the trinket for later. Going to be the stun as Happy goes for Thorns. Going to be AMS potentially for Antibadan. Going to be Happy with the Spell Ward. Oh, Aegis. I keep calling Spell Warden. But the Aegis Trinket, we're just going to help with some of the shadow damage. But his ghouls are surrounding him with an A-bomb glowing to Happy. That's quite a lot of physical damage for him to deal with. That's a Barsket to deal with some of the pressure. Regrow spam back to back to keep himself alive. It's going to be a bear form with the Frenzy Region. I wonder if he'll use Frenzy Region self-heal. Going to be Anton knows there's going to be a Cyclone. He knows there's going to be a Flesh Cap. He knows that Happy's trying to get CC'd. Potentially could have went for an AMS there just to make sure that he can keep the pressure on to Happy. Because he really could have. Maybe going to be a ghoul stump for a second as the ghoul jumps at Happy. Going to be a flesh cap, but Happy, I guess he was thinking, oh, that was an interrupt. I guess I could maybe go for flesh cap. Didn't notice what Anton Badan did with his pet. Anton with a stun onto Happy. Thorns are up, so Anton is looking to kite him away for a bit until Thorns are done. Gonna go for a flash of his own. The Happy Cat looking to escape the Death Knight completely. Regrowth spam so Happy can recover a little bit of health and keep himself alive and ticking. As Anton got himself a bomb limb, that's going to be a ton of damage. Happy, better be very careful. Bear from Barskin. Quick roll into Anton, trying to break away the line of sight of the A bomb limb, but it's unable to. Might be under ton of pressure, might just go down here. Going to be friends in region as it stops in place for a second. I think he is playing the big taking Lego, but looks like he is going to be going down to the Death Knight's burst, just clawing him down, taking him out of the game with balls. Trying to see if he can reposition. Got himself flesh cap. What kind of pet does balls have? Wait, balls, do you even have a pet? Oh wait, Ballas, my man's. I think Ballas, you don't have a. Oh no, you got a Wrathguard, Felguard. I mean, what am I talking about? You do have a Felguard. Mortal into Antimadan as he tried to drop down the anti-magic zone. Gets stunned out of that zone. It's going to get a stun as Balls tried to set up for a big old decimating bolt to amp up the damage of his abilities. Anton does still hold on to an interrupt in case he needs to. Balls trying to see if he can bail out of there. Anton kind of low on health. Sacrificing his gold to summon a new one. That's going to be decimating bolt. Landing onto Anton. Nothing he can really do to stop it. Next few decimating bolts are going to be really, really hard hitting. Demon bolts are going to be really massive. One demon bolt. That's have AMS for it. Going to be the ghoul joining in. The Army of the Dead joining in to fight again. Ball's trying to get a fear onto some of these undead pets, I think. No, actually trying to get a fear onto Anton instead. Stuns to Balls for a second. Barely has health. Does go for himself for Warlock Hellstone. That's going to be more clawing damage from all these pets as they're trying to finally falling apart. Ballas left with barely no health. That girl could just sleep on him and just take one more bite out of him. Ballas barely surviving. How is his best alive? Needs a Mortal Coil immediately if he wants to even have a chance at living. Needs to make sure he Mortal Coils something. Actually, drain life the pet. You gotta drain life the pet. There he goes. He needs to make sure there's a Mortal Coil that lands into Anton before he gets hit by something. Mortal Coil, as he gets hit with a stun, and the boss is going to go for a trinket. Fear onto Anton, but down could at least maybe generate some resources and damage onto the death. It's going to hit him with a big decimator bolt. Going to be a big grip. Does boss have himself instant cast burst? Going to be stunned to Anton. IBF side of it still could be in big trouble. Might have to go for a dark back here. Flesh cast is going to get interrupted. Anton might have to go for anything. Actually, he's locked out in shadow. He can't even death back himself. He's got himself a little bit of survivability, just enough to keep up with Ballas for now. Ballas super low in health. Is going to send out big demon doggers, trying to keep blasting out the demon bows, but looks like Anton was able to survive a lot of this burst. Gonna be a slow down onto Albedo for a quick second, as Albedo is gonna go for the Hodge. Anton has nothing left. That's gonna be Albedo just blowing out full holy power damage. Stunned by Anton, trying to do whatever he can to survive. Death backed him, but I think it's over. Albedo just has one more global and he's done. Looks like it's going to be Rainlow next as a sub-rogue, opening up with a Shadow Strike. Albedo just so focused on planting banners in these boys. Honestly, if this guy went into herbalism, he might be able to plant some flowers instead of planting banners, but instead he's just planting these boys into the ground. What has just happened to Rainlow? Does this guy run like negative versatility? Is he just like... Is he wearing cloth gear? What just happened to that rogue? My goodness, paladins are just incredibly strong right now. Oh my god, that is scary. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh no. Well, Albedo looking for that rogue. Gonna hit him with that judgment. Trinket out of Ran. Lowest lands a killing shot into Albedo. Has Shadow Blade, so he could maybe rotate more Shadow Blades more. See big damage. As he went for that flagellation. He just met his decimation. Kronks are going to be up next, trying to make sure that Outlaw can maybe beat Albedo. Albedo does have a big old wings ready to go anytime soon. Kronks are trying to see if he can blast right through him. Going to be Cloak of Shadows. Albedo super low. What the? What did Albedo bubble it? Apparently Albedo just went and used the wrong global. He was going for damn. Maybe you saw that Rogue has a low health and he was like, yo, I'm gonna hit him, but Cloak of Shadows kept him immune. What just happened? I guess just making sure to play defensive globally wise, you should get global, literally locked on globals. And maybe that man, maybe Albedo is playing like a big versatility mastery build of Paladin. He's not looking for crits. Or maybe crit versa. He's looking for big crits, but he got no haste, so he's like, you know, just doesn't have the globals to survive. Man. Yeah, Arky now says he 1-1 that guy, but I think it definitely should be a duel. We definitely should have you guys 1-1 each other at some point. Going to be a gouge immediately. This bagger opens up with a garrote. Kronx is able to get some CC, disarm a bagger, get into some zone. But Kronx has got that gun in his jacket pocket, able to build compoints. Evasion versus bagger. Unless bagger go for a shadow step, he might be in a tight spot. Did Kronx just now use Faye? No, Kronx did not use Night Faye, did he? Wait, did he? Wait, did Kronx use Night Faye burst? Wait, Kronx say, you're Night Faye? As an Outlaw Rogue? What is going on? Why? Wait, what the? That's new. I've never seen that before. Gouge onto Bagger with a kidney shot. Bagger trick inside of immediately. Kronx didn't see anything. This is going to be a blind as he's trying to peel the rogue off of him. I was expecting Kronx to be Necrolord, but apparently this man is Night Fae. Apparently this man was like kind of like the weirdest feral druid you ever seen. You know what I mean? Perhaps spoke too soon. Yeah, honestly. He did say... Poltergasm in chat said, "Oh, these rogues are just, these guys are just fodder for the paladin." I didn't actually speak to those soon. Bagger with a stun, cosmic trigger, big explosion. Kronx just doesn't give him a chance. Does this man got his cheer set, by the way? Also, you got like a pet running after you. What is that? What is a little wretched ghoul guy? It looks like one of those wretches at the starting blood off area. Dalaran is the last one on team 1. Wait a second. What the? How did it go from like whole team 1 was there with Albedo just taking names and dropping boys into the ground to now just Dalaran is the last man left. Blaze Storm before Kronx can maybe get any kind of CC on him. Going to be a quick, potentially disarm. Almost, I think maybe a attempt to go for disarm, but evasion for Kronx and a fear by Dalaran. Big blade rush, letting Kronx re-engage with Dalaran. Definitely needs to go for as much healing as possible. Dalaran took it out of the kidney shot. That's going to be that 9-5 burst out of Kronx. Dalaran looking to maybe get some damage with Kronx. Kronx going for a Cloak of Shadows, not really sure what it does. He was expecting the big knockdown by Dalaran. Is going to go for that cheap shot as the Sepsis ability does its full damage. Dalaran with a Spell Warden. Probably should use a Spell Warden for the Sepsis ability. Going to be disarm for disarm as Kronx got a pistol shot just firing into the back of Dalaran. Dalaran got far enough away just to get a knockdown, a big old charge knockdown versus Kronx. Is going to still stay on him with those crushing blows, but I think Kronx has it with a blind. And unless Kronx makes a mistake, I think it's over for Dalaran. I think it's literally over that man. Cheap shot unless he makes a mistake. There's no way. Yep. Taking him out. Kronx with 3 kills. Yo, Anton got 2 there. And then also the Pally was coming back little by little. Oh, blasted the hell out of that rogue. What happened to that guy? My goodness. Yo, that was a good one. I actually enjoyed that one a lot. That was a pretty short duel too. Yo, Bronze, hello from Germany. Hello, my friend. How you doing, my guy? I almost started speaking to you in Russian for a second. I don't know why. I was gonna be like, hello, my drug. I'm like, what? Oh. It says German down, not Russian. Guten Morgen or Guten Tag. Is that what it is in German? Evening, morning. Representing the Outlaw Rogues, yeah, Kara, dude, he's doing it. Yo, can you believe Wowhead won't even make a Outlaw Rogue PvP guide? They just recently had like, hey, you guys should check out all of our PvP guides. But it's like when you go look at their PvP guides, man, they don't even list Outlaw Rogue as a real spec. I am actually disappointed in Wowhead. Look, they have PvP guides for Protection Warrior, but they won't have one for Outlaw Rogue. They'll do a Prot Warrior, but they won't do one for Outlaw Rogue. Are you kidding me? You got both Frost and Unholy. All 3 specs for Hunters. You got all 3 specs for Mages. All the chamois. They also don't have a Holy Priest. Wait, what happened to the Holy Priest guide? Wait a second. They don't even have a Holy Priest guide. Holy Priests are really good too. Is this still work in progress, maybe? No, that's kind of weird. Yeah, is that an Outlaw Rogue or is just obliterated the Paladin? Well, maybe. Outlaw Rogue continues to be underrated and respected. That is true. But now I'm thinking like maybe they just don't have that one. They don't have the guide writer. If they don't have a Holy Priest one, then they probably have their Outlaw Rogue guys still like, you know, working on it or something. Maybe that's what the case is, because they used to have one for Outlaw. It was Takulol usually does their guide for that. Outlaw Rogue continues, yeah, very. Sentries, Archi, я думаю, закончили сейчас. I think we're gonna call the duels here, boys. We had a lot of fun today. We had a little bit extra of a longer stream, almost 3 hours. 2 hours, 43 minutes specifically. Tomorrow we're gonna have the 5V5 1v1 duels over on the NA, boys! Duels with the NA champions, man. That's gonna be fun. Yo, good luck, boys, in you getting your tier set pieces. Hopefully you guys have an easier time. Better luck than me getting your tier set pieces in your Great Vault. Download 19k pistol shot, it can do that much and maybe more. It can do even more than 20k. It's a lot of damn. Dude, you take it easy, boys. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are wonderful, beautiful, simple fun hanging out with all of you. I had a lot of fun with these, man. I had a lot of fun. So we're gonna go. Thank you all. Especially you boys in the EU. I hope you guys have a good night because this must be like in the late AM. But I appreciate you guys joining. We do these duels every single week. Friday for EU from 5 to 7 PM EST, which it will be for EU. What time is it? I think it's supposed to be like 11 PM CEST, starting 11 PM CEST. I don't know if that's like Central, East, but whatever, you know. But yeah, is that a time? I hope it's a time zone. Friday EU, Saturday NA. Gonna have some duels tomorrow for the NA boys. You guys, if you are EU, you're so more than welcome to join, watch, and support the NA boys as they compete in their 5v5 1v1 duels. We'll have the boys like Chicago. We'll have potential Seawork. We'll have potentially Night King Chill Pills himself joining in some of these duels. Are you giving costume? Oh, that's an easy R. You basically have the full tier set and the axes I could do, but you have basically the full tier set. Yeah, that's easy. I appreciate it. Это костюм можно найти. Это само могу найти. I haven't seen the stream in so long. Trustworthy Ninja, how you doing? Welcome back. Hey, sorry we're ending the stream right now. Otherwise, I'd be able to hang out with you a bit more. But hey, you can always watch the VOD. We stream the duels and PvP and anything World of Warcraft related every single day. Except for Thursday, that's a day off, and Sunday. But otherwise, just stream every single day, 5 to 7 PM EST. And I post regular videos on the channel. You guys are more than welcome to watch them. If you guys enjoyed the stream, give it a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. If you're watching and you're new and you still haven't hit subscribe or the bell, then what are you doing? You might as well subscribe. You might as well hit the bell, man, while you're at it. In Germany? Hey, I guess it is morning at that point because it is AM, right? Пусть завтра Chicago покажет skill за chat and hub. Or he says, hopefully Chicago shows them some real skill for our enhancement boys. More or less. That's a close translation I could do. That's as close of a translation that I can do. Someone could probably do it better, honestly. I've been a little out of it. GMT. Oh, is it GMT? Oh yeah, sorry, I gotta figure out what time is the GMT now. Hold on. Current time GMT. Current time GMT. Okay, GMT is 11:48. Do you guys use GMT? So it's like 12 AM in GMT then. Okay. So yeah. I got you, homie. There we go. Chicago popping in the chat. Hey, what's up, fam? How you doing? Let's stream down. Thanks so much for coming by, Celtic. Hope you guys enjoyed. You guys have yourself a wonderful evening. I'm gonna go slam out a pizza. Maybe slam out a some soda. Hang out on the couch, chill, and then hop back on and probably start working on these videos, starting to get through the doors and start putting them into vids to get the best moments and put them as highlights. Thanks all heroes. Thank you all the heroes of the 500. I gotta give you guys a name. I think champions of the dueling arena. I like that one better a lot. You're awesome, Dal. Remember that? You're awesome, Celtic. Thanks for popping in, man. Thanks for being a regular here, man. I appreciate you. Always happy having you join in, man. I hope you enjoy the streams. Boys, have yourselves a wonderful evening, wonderful morning, wherever you're at. We're gone for the night. Coming back tomorrow. Be back tomorrow for the NA duels. All right, boys? Alrighty. You guys have a wonderful one. I'm gonna go get some food. Peace.